Theater of the absurd.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Welcome to Touhyville.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
I'll juice you up.
No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world.
Welcome, my friend, to the show that never ends.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Touhyville with Steve Touhy and Cheryl Touhy.
Yeah, that's just too much Touhy, isn't it?
Atomic batteries to power, turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Last short, don't get your money's worth. Radio show, it happened out at the OT show. It's a rock and roll. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Welcome to Touhyville for the 21st day of March 2025. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I will be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's happening?
It's Friday.
Friday!
Mm-hmm.
I got all my hairs cut. A little shorter than normal.
Yeah.
But I think it's good as we go into spring and summertime.
Yeah.
Here
we'll need it as quickly.
Yeah, that's true. I won't have to go as fast to get it done. I never know with the 5 or 6. I go back and forth. So this time I went 5, and I think that's a little shorter than I usually do.
Yeah.
Today is the International Day of Forests. Colure Day. I don't know what the difference is between couleur, C-O-L-U-R, and color. Day for the elimination of racial discrimination. Tiramisu Day. Memory Day. California Strawberry Day. Common Courtesy Day. Countdown Day. Not sure what we're counting down. So we already made it to spring. Just says today is National Countdown Day. Doesn't say for what. Day of Action on Syringe Exchange. Flower Day. Fragrance Day. French Bread Day. Healthy Fats Day. Preschool Teachers Appreciation Day. Thank you, preschool teachers. Now, I remember going to preschool. We went to 2 different ones. One was called Sugar Plum. And I remember I went there for 2 years. So I don't know when I started going there. When do you start preschool? 3?
Yeah, I think 3.
So I think I started, because then I think my sister started the year after me. And then when I went to kindergarten, she switched over to our regular, like, grammar school. And kindergarten was half day then too. So what I remember the most about Sugar Plum preschool was making those plastic plates. Did you ever do that as a kid? I know our kids did it, like where you draw on the plate and then it gets baked into it.
Yeah.
I remember doing that at Sugar Plum. That's the only thing I remember.
I still have a bread plate like that.
That one of the kids did?
That I did.
Oh, that you did?
Yeah, it's Friday, or I'd say I bring it in tomorrow. But yeah, I did it, and it was for challah on the Shabbos.
Oh, I wonder if
so
my
on the
parents
Sabbath.
still have mine.
It's adorable. I was in 1st grade.
So, so mine, I'm not making this up. If they have it, I'll find it, or I'll show it to you. Mine was supposed to be Spider-Man, and I don't know that I had discovered Batman yet. But I remember watching the Spider-Man cartoon and liking it. But if you saw the drawing I made, it looks like Slender Man.
Oh, boy.
It's the arms are stick arms that are the length of the plate with a little, like, sort of body, and then the face with, like, the, like, it was white, so I just had like red lines through it, like for his mask. Like,
That's
I mean,
funny.
I was little. So,
Mhm.
Single Parents Day, Teenager Day, and I would say single parents of teenagers. That's an extra hard one. So,
Yeah, shout out to everybody who is a single parent that just doesn't make excuses and knocks it out.
yeah, it's not an easy thing to do.
No, you have to make a conscious decision that you're going to work for two.
Yeah.
I mean, even that's not negating the other parent. That's just saying,
No, but usually there's one that's way more involved than the other.
mhm,
When it comes to, a split home or whatever you want to call it,
mhm.
divorce or whatever. So, National Vermouth Day. Have you ever had vermouth?
No, I don't think.
I think I tried it once when I was younger. A friend's parents had like a bar down in their basement, and I
Looking
tried
it
it,
up.
and it was like turpentine. It was horrid.
It says it's fortified wine
Oh, it was
with botanicals and it's been colorized.
it was horrible.
Hmm.
It was I couldn't tell you what it was. I just know I tried it and could not stand it and never tried it again. It was horrible.
It says like brandy and flavored with botanicals, herbs, and spices. That just sounds vile.
Whatever it was not.
Yeah.
I
Not
don't
good.
know. It was not good. I mean,
Mhm.
and when you're young, you're like, you just think it's neat to try
Partake.
alcohol
Mhm.
or get drunk or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I just remember that being in a glass and trying it and thinking at that point, I think all I had ever had was vodka. I tried vodka. So I thought all alcohol was just the same. So
I still remember having the first time I tried Jaeger, and I was like,
Oh.
oh my gosh, I felt like I swallowed a blowtorch.
See, for me,
And then I felt like puking afterwards because it was just hot and hurting and
Oh.
terrible. Oh,
see, I didn't have that experience with Jaeger. For me, I just tasted Jaeger and I went, this is NyQuil.
yeah.
This
it's
is a
horrid.
shot of NyQuil.
Yeah.
And I tried mine after a comedy show one night. Somebody brought it up. So Dean says good morning. Rich says good morning. And Bob stopping by saying good morning. So good morning to all of you guys. Happy Friday to all three of you. Thanks for stopping in this morning. We appreciate it.
Speaking of Bob, I am so saddened to find out our neighbor passed away.
Okay.
Bob on the bike.
Yes. So
He was the first person to welcome us to the neighborhood.
that's what I was going to say. So a lot of people in the area know him
Bob Schenk.
from Rensselaer Adventures.
Yes. But
I mean,
I'm like too new to even know.
Both
Like I don't
of
I mean
us.
it's funny because we'll tell clients we this is the first we hear about this. Like
Mhm.
someone's doing something with Main Street or whatever. We don't even know. And
Mhm.
why we don't, like, we can't seem to get people to like partner about that kind of stuff. So I don't know. Cause like Main Street, downtown Main Street, I have no idea what's ever going on there,
Yeah.
but with this, when I read the blog, I was like, oh, and then he just came riding up on his bike one day. And we had we closed, or was it 10 seconds after we closed?
We I don't
I
know
know
if we
the
had
offer
closed.
was in because it was like one of the 95 times that we just went there to just like take it all in.
It may have been when we went to take the picture in front with the sold sign. It may have been, but it was way early when we bought the place, I know.
Yeah. I mean, we weren't even moved in. I
No,
know that. I
no,
know. We
not
didn't
at
have
all.
our stuff in yet.
No.
But he came riding up on his bike.
Mhm.
And all I could think about is like, I hope when I'm that old, I can ride a bike. Because I can't right now at 56.
Yeah.
But he was just, he lived here forever,
Mhm.
which I thought was the coolest thing with his wife.
Mhm.
And then we met his wife in Strax.
Like
She
a
came
day later,
a day
or
later.
two
She
later.
came
Yeah.
right up to us and
Mhm.
I heard you moved. And
Mhm.
lovely woman.
Mhm.
And now I'm just so sad because we hadn't really seen him on his bike
Mhm.
because of the weather.
Mhm. Mhm.
And I
Well,
was looking forward to seeing him ride around. Like he just rode everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I was really surprised to find out, one, because I didn't know until a couple of days ago. We had heard that he passed a couple of days ago, and didn't want to say anything.
A day ago.
Was it just a day ago?
Just yesterday.
Was it just
yesterday
yesterday?
morning?
Okay,
Yeah, because we thought something happened to her because we saw her on oxygen and we saw the ambulance. So we were like, do we go over there? Because we don't want to be like ever considered nosy neighbors.
Right.
Like, and we don't like ringing people's doorbells out of the clear blue if we haven't been invited. We're kind of that house, although we're not mad. We just kind of feel like when it's the Brightspeed guy trying to switch our, internet, it's like, okay, it's Saturday morning. We're in our PJs. We're enjoying our dog and our peace and quiet. But so we don't mind, but we never want to be like those people.
Right. I don't want to bother people.
Bother people or in the middle of whatever it is they're doing,
So we just found this out yesterday, and I had just a little while later found out that he was the guy who did the Rensselaer Adventures. I never did. I've read it. I just didn't know that was him. I didn't know that was him in knowing him. So,
and I guess back in 2010, he did it like every day. Like he would do something every day when it started. And just last year, he was Citizen of the Year. Sorry.
No, that's okay. No. I just read that yesterday.
I know.
For the first time.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm kind of reiterating your story, but he pulled up and just said, "Hi, are you guys moving in?" And we said, "Yeah, you might be right. We may not have even closed yet.
I don't think we closed.
I think they had just accepted the offer.
And we went there to be like happy
like
and then
to see it again.
To see it again and feel like it was going to be ours. Yeah. And he just pulled up on his bike.
Just in the driveway and just said hello.
Yeah.
Said, "Oh, you're the radio people." Yeah. And I mean, I would wave to him and say hi, and he'd be out on his bike, and I'd be out walking Ace and stuff. And I had no idea that he was the Rensselaer Adventures blogger. And a lot of people I saw yesterday commenting, saying that they knew him for a long time as that guy.
Yeah.
I'm really sad that I didn't know that and didn't get to talk to him about that.
Rensselaer. Yeah, I would love to have found out how that was, like how it was back in the day. Because didn't he tell us he was here for over 45, 55 years? I remember feeling like, what?
I think I remember reading something about it yesterday too. So
in that house, and I remember like in terms of like my mindset and stuff like that, always raking leaves and making sure everything was coiffed.
Yeah.
In front.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I think the last time I saw him because I was in my PJs, just waking up, looking down, and I saw him shoveling. And I thought, oh my God, I got to throw some clothes on, get in my snowsuit and go help him. And then he was inside by the time I made that happen.
Right. Right. Yeah. I think it's funny because I didn't know him well.
Yeah.
But you were talking about this yesterday, and I'm feeling it right now, to be honest. Just a lot of sadness, and not that he didn't live a great life, that I didn't get to know it.
Yeah, that's exactly how I felt yesterday.
Yeah.
Because I thought he'd be a fun guy to like know and learn from. Like,
and now knowing all this, like, I had no idea.
Yeah.
I had no idea. And it's so funny because he didn't come up and introduce himself as, I'm the guy that does the Rensselaer Adventures.
Not at all.
No. Which is like the same reason why, like, I don't walk up to people and say, I'm the guy from the radio station.
Right.
It's
right,
like,
right.
That is a lot of me, but like, there's a lot more to you and I than just like, this,
right. Well, and I was reading too, he was a retired professor of economics at St. Joe's.
Yeah.
And for me, I would love to pick his brain. I would have loved to have picked his brain on egg prices or whoever's in the presidential seat. Is that even something they can bear on? Like, can they do something about that?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, despite whatever they say, whoever it is, by the way,
Mhm.
I'm not saying it's
Yeah.
one versus another. Is it a
Yeah.
thing? Like,
Right.
I always found economics cool
Yeah.
because I remember it was one of my first college classes
Mhm.
and I just thought it was so cool.
Yeah. Mhm.
Because you don't think about, most of us anyway, about how money is spent and the effect on things, and if they do something with the right hand, how it affects the left hand, and
Mhm.
it's cyclical, and
Yeah.
you know, yeah.
Yeah.
But when I saw that, I go, oh, this guy, I would have loved to have sat with Bob in our porch
Yes.
with his wife
Mhm. Mhm.
and just kind of hung out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she was just lovely when she came up to us. Said
Mhm.
we were ordering deli meat.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we hope she's okay and the kids are okay.
Yeah.
I just knew something was up when I saw kids coming in and out, in and
Mhm.
out, in and out, in and out.
Yeah.
Like I felt very much like it reminded me of when my dad died and there were just people coming in and out of the
Mhm.
house that you
Mhm.
hadn't seen before
Right.
at not crazy hours, but like at all hours.
All the
There was
time.
like
Mhm.
a chaos,
Mhm. Mhm.
or an energy that didn't feel good.
Mhm.
Like I don't
Mhm.
know how else to
Yeah.
put it.
Yeah.
We're very sorry for their loss.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And
Yeah.
and us being so new to the neighborhood,
Yeah.
and unfortunately not getting to know him as well, and hopefully
Yeah.
we get to know Jermaine a little better.
Yeah.
Just to hear those stories.
Yeah.
So just sad news yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah.
uh,
It's weird how you can get hit like that by people you don't know deeply. And I know that's choking you up right now. It's just, yeah. And I was wrecked. The first line was that he passed suddenly. And I thought to
Yeah.
myself, ugh, like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I'm gonna state the obvious, but it's like life is
Delicate, fragile. Yeah.
is long and quick.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, just
Yeah.
sad. So
Yep.
so obviously, our thoughts and prayers go to the family
Yes.
and all the folks that knew him. I know a lot of people in the area commenting yesterday on the blog, and there was kind of a eulogy. So if you didn't know, Rensselaer Adventures, they posted kind of a eulogy for Bob Shank yesterday.
Yeah. And I think April 1st is at Stanky Funeral Home.
Yeah, that's what Russ
And
was
then
just
April
saying,
2nd was is
the prayer, or
the burial.
the service.
Or
Yes.
service,
Yeah,
sorry.
at St. Augustine. Yep. So, all right, let's take a break, and then we'll come back, and we'll get into McMadness.
We'll blow our noses.
Happier Friday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, stick around.
Home. It's so many things to so many people. It's your sanctuary, your place to host parties with friends and family, your place to relax in front of the front porch or run with the dog in the backyard. The team at Jenkins Realtors have been helping people like you find the home for everything that you need it to be since 1976. If you're looking to buy or sell your home, let the Jenkins team be your team. Call Jenkins Realtors today at 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended. All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
We should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook. Hello?
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Hi, everyone. Tom Mustin here for the Legal Help Center. If you or a loved one were injured in an accident and think you deserve compensation, listen up, because we have legal professionals standing by right now to answer your questions for free. You'll find out if you have a case and how much money it's potentially worth. Call 800-460-3550. That's 800-460-3550. The call is free, the consultation is free, and you can speak with a live agent 24/7. So, if you or someone you know were injured in an accident of any kind, take advantage of this opportunity and speak with a live agent right now. Find out if you have a case and how much money you could potentially get. Call 800-460-3550. That's 800-460-3550. 800-460-3550. Call now. Advertisement sponsored by Legal Help Center. May not be available in all states.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
97.7 The Q.
Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
Is it Friday yet?
Is it Friday? Yep, it's Friday.
My friends, it is Friday. Who is ready for the weekend?
So tell me, what are your plans for the weekend? But I'm going to party.
Who's ready to party?
Want to party?
Yes, I want to party. If you want to party, have a party. I just want to go to a party.
Let's get this party started.
Now get ready for a wild ride.
It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Show with you. Happy Friday, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us here on the Q, 98 Gold, as well as streaming on WLQI977.com and 981WIBN.com. Portions of the show is brought to us by Ed White Auto Sales. It's new to you at 1105 North McKinley Avenue in Rensselaer. Head to their website. You can check out their inventory there at edwhiteautosales.com. Also, can apply for financing and find out right there what you can do and what your payment will be, all that good stuff. Also, want to mention our friends over at the Fountain Stone Theater. FountainStoneTheaters.com is where you'll see the movie times. You can also download their app, the Google Play Store and the App Store. You can buy your tickets right there online as well. So you're all set when you get to the theater. All right, some folks jumping in this morning. Becky says, good morning. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend. You too, Becky. Thank you. Larry says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. We're leaving for Tennessee tomorrow. And me and Michelle will send you some pics on how slopey our cabin is. For those that don't remember, we had a young couple a couple of weeks ago that went viral because they went to stay at a cabin.
Through Airbnb or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Or Verbo.
On a mountain. And they were mad that the mountain was slopey.
They talked about the fact that they're moving out to find a different cabin because it's slopey on the mountain.
Yeah, they ended up going to downtown Memphis, I think. So maybe it was Tennessee. So, yeah. And Melissa says, "Good morning, good morning, Melissa. Hope you're doing well at your
new digs,
new gig. Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's go take a look. Yesterday, McMadness continues. As we move along. Before we get to McMadness, we have something very exciting for the world. This is, you know how like when an artist puts out a new album, the kids say they drop their album.
Yes.
Joe and I are dropping a new track.
Yo.
Big Mac, filet of fish, quarter pounder French fries, icy Coke, thick shake, sundaes, and apple pies.
Doom, doom, doom. And the cup ran away with the spoon. Yeah.
All right. I'll be a spoon.
Oh my gosh.
How do you like that, McDonald's? I think we can bring that back nationally. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Brett's got to get that out to the powers that be for the big time.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So yesterday, more round one action in McMadness. We had the McChicken taking on the Happy Meal, a 5 versus a 12.
McChicken, the Happy Meal was the 5.
Yes.
So was the okay.
So we have our first real upset. McChicken with 62% of the vote over Happy Meal.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on to round 2 is the McChicken. And that's where my vote went.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
So now we had the Battle of the Icons.
Hard to believe the Happy Meal's out.
Out of the tournament already.
O-U-T out.
Are we blowing up
Bye-bye.
your brackets already?
Right?
Mm-hmm. Now, the Battle of the Icons. Would you call them the cult favorites? McRib versus Shamrock Shake.
And you had your first one
I
yesterday.
had my first one and I just cast my vote.
Yeah, and you sucked it down.
You
sucked it
All
down.
right. We don't have to make it out to be like that. It was delicious.
Mm-hmm.
I loved my Shamrock.
I knew it because I just wanted the first, suck in, your first mouthful. I was like, what he's going to say is that it doesn't taste like toothpaste.
No, it tasted like
You were
mint chocolate chip ice cream.
deliciousness. Yeah,
Yes.
you were. Woo.
Speaking of which, you got the Shamrock McFlurry.
Yes, and I loved it because it's in a little box.
It was a mini.
It's a mini box.
They had a mini. Were you
Yeah.
able to eat all that even?
No.
Oh, you didn't even finish that.
No, that's why
No.
it's such a weight. I love ice cream, but now that I'm diabetic,
Right,
again,
you
I
can
can
only
only
have a little
have
bit.
2 little
Mhm.
thingies, like that thing that I got at Costco with my
Oh, the
favorite is the what are they
Zebra?
called? Zebra. That's it. And I got it and it came and it was like in a cup, like
giant.
it was ginormous. And I just could take 3 little like plastic spoonfuls, like
Well, and I didn't even eat it because I had
felt
gotten
so
a
guilty.
smoothie. Like it was so good.
but it
yeah.
was so good. But yeah, did I love it with the Oreo crunchies in it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I think I was so excited about the Shamrock Shake that I kind of forgot to ask about it. So
yeah, it was like in an engagement box. It was like this little like beautiful package. Behold your
what was yesterday?
Oreo
Was
cookie.
yesterday proposal day?
Yeah, right?
I could have.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
That's
Did we even talk about it? Yesterday was
No.
our proposal day.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
So yesterday it came up in our memories that in 2010
Yeah.
we had gotten engaged.
We were kids. And we weren't even kids. Because it was 16 years ago, right?
2015. So
15 years
2010.
ago. Okay, 15 years ago. That's crazy, first of all. Like, I'm so glad that the only thing I learn about time as I get older is that I get closer to understanding or like embracing like God's time is not our time because it just blows me away. You know, when you're a kid, like the only thing you think about with time is like, okay, it's Christmas time and I get lots of presents. I'm excited. Then it's your birthday time. And then it ends and it's like, oh, it's going to be a long, long time before I get that again. Right? Now it's like, wait, what do you mean I'm going to be 57 in 2 weeks? Like I just celebrated 56. Like what?
Right.
So it's all like relative. And then you see like a time hop or something that's 15 years. And I'm like, 15 years ago? Like you and I have spent over 15 years getting to know one another. That to me is just, although on the opposite side of it, it feels like I just met you and there's so much more to talk about. Like, because you and I talk all day, every day.
Yeah, there's it's hard for us to get through a show, like watching a show, because we keep pausing because we
pause and go, oh, this reminds me when I was a kid. Here's this funny story. And then you're like, I had no idea you did that. And we do talk. So it's not like we don't talk and we're not learning about each other.
Yep.
But it's kind of crazy.
Yep.
15 years ago, you popped the question. And I'm like, you're on the floor, on the ground, on
outside,
the wet ground, because it had just, you know, you're just taking me through a tour of all the places that were significant to us. And we were kind of young at the time. Like we weren't together all that long. It was like 8 months, maybe, when you popped the question.
Yeah, I thought it was a little over a year. But
June to March. So
was it?
Yeah.
Was it just a year? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But then I was like, what are you doing on the ground? And then I was, oh my gosh. If there's one thing, it's when Cheryl gets speechless, it's almost scary. If I get emotionally overwhelmed, you were like, we went into the restaurant and you were, did you say yes?
Right.
Are you okay? Like, are you happy about this?
Right.
I was so stunned that I was like, did that just happen? And I had no idea. So that's like a out of body thing when it happens to me. It's almost like, who is this girl that's sitting in front of me? Because I don't want to say I shut down, but I'm so overwhelmed, and that's not usually the case, that I can't even speak.
And based on our pictures, like looking at us, because that seems like so long ago.
Yeah.
We seem so young.
You're so young.
Based on our pictures, I would say, based on our looks, you've aged me more than I've aged you, just so you know. Like that's
I was like waiting for something good,
older.
And then I'm like, what?
No, because I look way older. Like
we both do, don't you think?
No.
Yeah, I feel like that was like young, and now I'm like, whoa.
Did you see what George commented on it?
I didn't.
He said, wow, Steve, I can really tell the toll all that McDonald's has taken on you.
Oh, George.
It's a proud role. Yeah.
Yeah. But the truth is that if you did like one thing or two things different, all of it would come off. If you went from 2 beers to 1 beer a day.
Yeah. But I'm
after work.
I'm definitely older. Like I look at, I feel it. It's life. It's life. But
I do think it's interesting because honest, like we shoot straight, you know. I feel like we've aged, but I don't feel like this. I think the beauty, like what I see in you is deeper now because I know you for deeper now without all the, oh, you forgot to get me roses and like that's a big deal. We've been through cancer. We've been through moving. We've been through firing. We've been through company closing. We've been through like injustice. We've been through the kids moving out to go to college, which was for me like, I don't want to say devastating. That sounds terrible because they're on their way. But it was like, I was really deeply not depressed, excited for them. And like, I miss them in my house and want them back in my house, even today.
I know.
I would like them all back. Bring on the chaos. Bring the laundry, bring the chaos, bring the...
And that makes one of us. So
do you feel that way? If you were given a choice if you were given that choice, that's a great poll question. Would you want to go back?
I don't know.
I would.
Go back is
No.
one thing.
I'm saying like
have
them
everybody
back.
in the house
Have
right
everybody
now?
back.
Yeah, I don't want to be misunderstood, but yeah, it's
No, it's not
you
misunderstood.
know,
It's not a judgment.
Yeah, I mean, I love all that, and we did it.
Yeah.
And now I love this life. Like I'm much older and can't handle as much as I could in the past.
I do too. It's just funny how I think like, are you kidding? Like you don't even have to touch the laundry machines, but for every 5 to 7 days.
Right.
Not every day.
Right.
Not, Harley's coming in with wet swim clothes and, and then, she forgot her socks and she forgot her shoes for band and pick up Subway, get it to her so she eats and doesn't, all that chaos. And like, we'd be like, oh, we were planning on grilling. We forgot. No. Or, okay, here she comes with 5 friends and they're all doing a sleepover and, But I loved that part. And I love our part now where we go, hey, let's just go to Stacks.
Yeah.
And let's buy what we want to eat. Like not switch plates. Because I don't think I ate anything I ordered in my life until they were in college.
Yeah.
Because I would order stuff, they would order stuff, and they'd go, oh, Mom, what's that? Take a bite, and then we'd be plate switching. Like literally every time.
Yeah.
But I miss that piece. So I like our piece.
Doesn't mean that I don't miss it. I just don't know that I'd want to like redo it.
Yeah.
I'd love if everybody was closer. I would love that so that we could have more
holidays,
more times together.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, that's, going back, like you said, we've been through so many things. I mean, I was thinking about it yesterday. We've been through divorce, living in separate states, living within 2 minutes of each other, now living back in the same house. And
that wasn't even really, it was a transition, like, because the way obviously it's a transition, but none of those transitions far away than be for anything else.
Yeah. So because I mean we were on the phone all the time,
right?
Like, So it's just it's wild when I look at a picture like that of us like so young, But yeah, I mean, not to be weird on the radio and stuff, but like when I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, whew. And then
really?
In those juxtapositions, I have no problem with myself, like personally. But when I look at those 2 pictures, but with you, like there's still so many times that like the first time I see you in the morning, like, or I see you after work, or where I'm just like, I'm like, oh, look at her, like so cute. Look at the, like, like
now you're saying
absolutely.
You're kidding.
No, absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, that's why. I mean, I was half joking where I'm like, you've aged me, like,
I will tell you this though. I have healed so much and I still have some healing to do. Obviously, like I don't see my grandchildren. I don't see one of my daughters. That whole thing is an unhealed, big, gaping wound. Okay. But other than that piece in my life, and arguably I have healed in that way because I've stopped what I would argue, not with the grandchildren, God forbid, but was harming me. Like there were things about that situation that were harming me. And I finally said, okay, enough of the harm. I have to reestablish this. When I see a picture of me today, despite it being like old and gray, like little gray hairs and the jowls, like, and everything. I'm really proud of the healing that has taken place between you and I, in myself, like in my ability to say, this is what I believe, and not everybody's going to join the Cheryl fan club. There's a different confidence there. And there's also a different vulnerability because I do know that I do care. So like if something hurts me, instead of going, I don't care, screw that noise, I can say I'm a tough cookie, but that still hurts me and be okay with that. So I think like being 56, I would not want to go back and be 41. Because I think I've grown stronger, even though a lot of times I feel weaker than I was back then. Because back then I was like, put up your dukes and I'll knock your block off. Now I feel like, no, there's like a vulnerability that's actually more attractive because it's honest. What you see is what you get. Instead of trying to pretend I'm the strong single mom and never tired and, you know.
Yeah. Good morning. You're on the air.
Hi, could you guys please talk about something besides yourselves?
Wow. That's why you called in? There's plenty other places you could go. This is kind of what we do every morning, is we just hang out and have some fun. So
that's okay.
Sorry you're not enjoying that. Have a good one. All right. Well, that said, we can talk about McMadness. So yesterday.
Anyway,
Sorry.
don't let him knock us off.
Yeah.
I just, I feel it was great that we've just grown together. Through coming apart, coming back together. So yeah,
for sure.
So I thought that was a great like picture and what it kind of,
Yeah, I thought it was too, and it was, but it is surprising how young you could look in only 15 years. I was thinking,
right?
Like, looking at that. So, all right, let's take a break because we were way behind on that too. So, we'll do that. Then we'll come back. We'll finish up the McMadness from yesterday and let you know what our matchups are for today.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, increasing clouds and windy with a high near 57. Tonight, scattered showers, mainly between 8 p.m. and 1 a.m. Mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 33. Saturday, mostly sunny with a high near 45. Saturday night, a slight chance of rain and snow showers between 1 and 4 a.m., then a 20% chance of rain showers after 4 a.m. Increasing clouds, breezy with a low around 33. Sunday, showers with cold wind and a high near 54. Sunday night, partly cloudy with a low around 34.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
What does a good deal taste like with McValue at McDonald's? It tastes like the $6 Daily Double Meal Deal. The one and only Daily Double. 2 juicy beef patties inside a warm bun with melty cheese and shredded lettuce. Oh, and golden small world-famous fries. And a crispy 4-piece chicken McNuggets. And an ice-cold small soft drink of your choice. That's right, a full-on satisfy your cravings meal without breaking the bank. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
What are those?
I brought the new Multiply the Money scratch-offs from the Hoosier Lottery. With multiple ways to play, they multiply the fun.
Get ready to reel in multiple chances to win up to $500,000. Please play responsibly.
Touhyville, now with even more Touhy.
What are you guys doing up so early?
I'm listening to a dumb nonsense radio show.
Oh, that radio show.
Actually, it's my favorite too.
We have standards.
Incredibly low standards.
Good thing it's Friday.
Today is Friday.
Oh, thank God, Friday, TGIF.
Thank God it's TGIF.
Let's start this weekend.
It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Churro with you. Happy Friday, everybody. Thanks for getting your morning started with us here on the Q and 98 Gold. Also streaming on video. You can see our smiling faces on Facebook and on YouTube. Portions of which are brought to us by Virks Fine Jewelry, creating dreams and memories through knowledgeable and creative custom jewelry design. Let them turn your ideas into wearable pieces of art. Visit them at the corner of 18th and Main in Lafayette. Visit Virks.com. All right, let's go take a look. We'll wrap up our McMadness from yesterday. Okay, so we had the super battle of the cult favorites.
Mm-hmm.
So we already said McChicken moving forward.
Yep.
Shamrock Shake versus McRib. I didn't go in and vote until this morning, till I had my Shamrock Shake. Of course, we talked about. I loved it. So for me, the McRib is fine, but it doesn't compare with the rest of the menu, in my opinion. I'd rather have a quarter pounder with cheese.
Yeah.
McRib is out in round 1.
Wow.
Shamrock Shake, 59% of the vote. Moving on to round 2. I didn't think. I thought there was about an 80% chance that McRib would win. I was sure of it, the way people love McRib.
Mm-hmm.
I was sure of it.
So then what is it? What's the matchup now? The next matchup. It's the Shamrock Shake versus the McChicken?
In the second round, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This is hard. I don't like it.
Well, now we got to get to today's.
Okay.
So Tina said on this one yesterday, on the McRib and the Shamrock Shake, didn't like either one of them.
Okay.
My mom says she didn't like either one of them.
That's fascinating.
James says didn't like either one of them.
Wow.
And Brian says I love both of them.
Oh.
So yeah. So that, I wonder which direction he went. I didn't go and look at where he voted. So all right. So today we have our first battle where it's 2 breakfast things coming together.
Mm-hmm. Easy one for me.
Yes. And an easy one for me, and I think they're 2 different ones.
Yep.
So we have breakfast bagels taking on McDonald's hash browns. And in our second matchup, we have sausage burritos taking on sundaes, both hot fudge and caramel. So whichever one you like to go with.
Oh,
so,
no.
Yes. So both of those are there. So go ahead, head to the Touhyville Show Facebook page. Of course, like us, and then and let us know. Make your choice. Bagels and hash browns,
Sausage burrito versus Sundays. So take your pick. All right, we'll take a break. We got Frank with sports coming up, and then Find the Big Deal with Strachan Van Til, and then we'll dive into some silly stories for the morning.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We got to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Rios Granite specializes in granite and quartz countertops. You'll get luxury that matches your unique style. Enjoy an exquisite and functional outdoor space perfect for entertaining or relaxing with Rios outdoor kitchens or barbecue grill islands. Rios Granite has a diverse range of options for patio flooring that's durable for the Midwest winters and looks incredible too. Visit their brand new showroom at 8231 South 650 West, just south of St. Joe's, or explore online at riosgranite.com. Like and follow them on Facebook and Instagram. Book your appointment today. Rios Granite, sculpting stone, shaping homes. Se habla español.
Hey, listen, are you a 50-year-old person looking for term life insurance? Then you need to talk to Bob. Bob specializes in helping people find $1 million or more of term life insurance for a couple of $100 a month. Look, you need to know there's a price war in the term life insurance business, and you may be paying too much. Call Bob, and he'll shop and see how much money he can save you. Look, this could be the last term life insurance policy you ever have. Your rates are guaranteed for the next 20 years. That's right, guaranteed level rates for the next 20 years. And if you're a smoker or your health is not perfect, Bob has great rates for you too. So for $1 million of term life insurance coverage for a couple of $100 a month, call Bob right now. 800-890-5075. 800-890-5075. 800-890-5075. That's 800-890-5075. Paid for by Term Direct.
Have you played Cash Pop from the Hoosier Lottery? It's Indiana's newest draw game, and it's poppin'. Match just one number from 1 to 15 to win. Tickets start at $1. Prizes start at $5. Visit HoosierLottery.com. Please play responsibly.
Accomplishing goals is hard, but when your goal is to learn a new language, Babbel makes it easy. Babbel is designed with you in mind. From expert-created lessons to conversational video units and even live classes, you can personalize your Babbel experience to be exactly what you need to really learn a new language more easily. Go ahead, set a goal for yourself. Accomplish it with Babbel. Try Babbel for free. Go to BABBEL.com. That's Babbel.com.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Ned Tonner, attorney at law, located across from Milroy Park in Rensselaer. Here's Russ Martin.
Reports of broken utility poles, down trees, and power lines from Wednesday night storms came mostly from the Lake County area. Reports of damage from Gary and Maryville were also given as a result of strong winds. McCullough Academy and Gary reported a roof was taken off a portion of a building. The Jasper County Sheriff's Office reported no damage in the area. Rensselaer Central School Superintendent Kurt Craig said the corporation's finances and debt were discussed at the recent school board meeting.
Since 2001, the tax rate has gone down by 17%. The assessed valuation went up, so tax rate would go down. We also look at corporation debt. Over the last 10 years, corporation debt has dropped by about $10 million. We've been able to pay off some debt. We've been able to refinance some debt.
The complete interview with Superintendent Craig can be heard on our websites by going to News and Newsmakers. Rensselaer City Council will meet on Monday in regular session, and one of the items on the agenda will be the bid opening to extend city services to the west side of Interstate 65 along Highway 114. Boring under the interstate would take place to provide gas, sewer, and water. Also at the meeting on Monday, Little Cousin Jasper Festival Committee Chair Pat Fox will ask the council's permission to once again hold the majority of the September annual event at Potawatomi Park, with the food court in the municipal lot across the river. A small portion of the festival was also held last year in the city's newest green space, Filson Park. There will be other items to come before the council as well, and the meeting gets underway at 6 p.m. again on Monday. New research shows that night owls face a higher risk of depression. More from CBS's Michael George.
A study published in the journal PLOS found that people who stay up late have higher rates of depression than morning people, likely due to poorer sleep quality and higher alcohol consumption. The authors of the study say this information can be particularly useful in battling and preventing depression in young people who have a tendency to stay up late.
Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend as well, and stay safe and well. I'm Russ Martin.
Do you have a will or trust? Have you prepared end-of-life directives? Hi, this is Ned Tonner, reminding you of the importance of planning ahead. I offer affordable will and trust packages, which include business and healthcare power of attorneys and living wills. Don't be caught unprepared. Let's get started today on your future.
Ned Tonner Attorney at Law is located on West Washington Street in Rensselaer, across from Milroy Park. Call 866-8888 to schedule your appointment. Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
82-year-old Carol Wireman of Wheatfield passed away on March 18th. Friends may call from 10 a.m. until noon today at the United Baptist Church of Bailey's Corner. Services for Carol Wireman will be held at the United Baptist Church of Bailey's Corner at noon Central Times today. Reverend Rick Helton officiating. Interment will be at the Wheatfield Cemetery. Borisman Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the family. 68-year-old John Frank Newman of Winnemac passed away on March 16th. Funeral services for John Newman will be held at 11 a.m. Eastern Time today at the Heartland Church in Winnemac, with Pastor Heath Hyatt officiating. Private burial will take place. Memorial contributions may be made to Heartland Church. Friends are invited to share memories with the family at fraynmortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayn Mortuary, Winnemac. 81-year-old Roy Allen Kindig of Brook passed away on March 18th. Visitation will be on Saturday, March 22nd from 9 until 11 a.m. Central Time at the Brook United Methodist Church. Funeral services for Roy Kindig will be held on Saturday at 11 a.m. at the Brook United Methodist Church. Interment with military honors will be at Riverside Cemetery with Pastor Matt Ballman officiating. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 70-year-old Mike Anderson of DeMott passed away on March 19th. Friends may call from 3 until 6 p.m. on Tuesday, March 25th at Borisman Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Services for Mike Anderson will be held at Borisman Funeral Home 6 p.m. on Tuesday. Pastor Brian Burke officiating. Interment will be at DeMott Cemetery on Wednesday, March 26th at 10 a.m. Borisman Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. 78-year-old Robert Shank of Rensselaer passed away on Monday, March 17th. Visitation will be Tuesday, April 1st from 3 until 7 p.m. at Steinke Funeral Home, Rensselaer. A funeral mass for Robert Shank will be held on Wednesday, April 2nd at 10 a.m. at St. Augustine Catholic Church. Burial will follow at Mount Calvary Cemetery. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to St. Augustine Catholic School and Shriners Hospital for Children. Steinke Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at steinkefuneralhome.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, increasing clouds and windy with a high near 57. Tonight, scattered showers, mainly between 8 p.m. and 1 a.m. Mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 33. Saturday, mostly sunny with a high near 45. Saturday night, a slight chance of rain and snow showers between 1 and 4 a.m., then a 20% chance of rain showers after 4 a.m. Increasing clouds, breezy with a low around 33. Sunday, showers with cold wind and a high near 54. Sunday night, partly cloudy with a low around 34.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Ready to rock?
1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5.
The Q, 97.7 FM WLQI.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
A pleasant Good Friday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. Starting off with the NCAA men's basketball tournament, the first 16 games of the opening round on Thursday, which included out of the Midwest region, 4th seed Purdue able to advance by holding off 13th seed High Point 75-63, played in Providence, Rhode Island. 2 Boilermakers reaching the 20-point mark, led by a game-high 21 from junior forward Trey Kaufman-Wren, while junior guard Braden Smith had 20. The Boilermakers to stay in Providence for the second round on Saturday and will square off with McNeese State, who as a 12th seed edged out 5th seed Clemson in the bracket buster on Thursday 69-67. 2 number 1 seeds also in action on Thursday in the Midwest region. Wichita, Kansas the site, Houston a 78-40 winner over 16th seed stubborn Illinois Edwardsville, while in Lexington, Kentucky, Auburn gets by Alabama State 83-63 in a South region matchup. 16 more games slated for Friday as the first round comes to a close. The Midwest region features 6th seed Illinois taking on 11th seed Xavier Milwaukee. The number 1 seeds in play Friday, Duke meets 16th seed Mount St. Mary's out of the East bracket in Raleigh, North Carolina. Also in Raleigh, the top seed in the West, Florida, goes up against 6th seed Norfolk State. The back end of the first 4 in the women's NCAA tournament concluded Thursday in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Columbia moves on as the 11th seed in the Birmingham 2 region, defeating Washington 63-60. The 16th seed in the Birmingham 3 region, favoring William and Mary 69-63 victors over High Point in Austin, Texas. Field of 64 now set for the women's tournament. First round games to tip off on Friday, 16 in all, with Indiana as a 9th seed in the Birmingham 2 region, playing 8th seed Utah and Columbia, South Carolina. The Birmingham 3 region has 3rd seed Notre Dame on their own floor inside the Purcell Pavilion, taking on 14th seed Stephen F. Austin, and Ball State, seeded 12th in the Spokane 1 region, matches up with 5th seed Ole Miss in Los Angeles. Friday's top seeds in play as far as the women's tourney in the Birmingham 2 region, South Carolina pairs up with 16th seed Texas Tech and Columbia. UCLA on their own court goes up against first 4 victor 16th seed Southern in Spokane 1 region play. The NBA, a second half turnaround for the Bulls in Sacramento. Down 9 at the half, they outscored the Kings 73-52 in the second half to secure a 128-116 victory. For the Bulls, this marked the 4th of their 6-game road trip. Kobe White led the Bulls with a game-high 35 points. Also in this game, former Bulls All-Star DeMar DeRozan achieving the 25,000-point mark, the 27th player in NBA history to reach this plateau. Pacers needing overtime at home to top the Brooklyn Nets. 105-99, tied at 91-91 after regulation. The Pacers outscored the Nets 14-8 in the extra 5 minutes. Benedict Mathurin netting a game-high 28 points. He also had a double-double, leading the Pacers with 16 rebounds. MLB Cactus League spring training in Arizona. White Sox fall 2-1 Thursday to the Los Angeles Angels in Glendale. White Sox have the Cincinnati Reds Friday in Goodyear. And back from their Tokyo trip, the Cubs return to spring training. They'll meet the San Diego Padres in Mesa on Friday. NHL, Blackhawks lose Thursday 3-1 on home ice to the Los Angeles Kings. For the Blackhawks, they have now dropped 6 straight. And that's a look at your sports for this Friday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Well, let's play Find the Big Deal with Struggle Man Till. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. Looking for the price on Alaskan wild sockeye salmon fillets. It's a lot there. Alaskan wild sockeye salmon fillets on sale this week at Struggle Man Till. 219-866-4104. Let me know the price on that. You'll be entered in for a chance to win a $50 gift card from Strecken Mantell and Touhyville.
Springfest savings start now at Lowe's, so don't miss out. Get up to 40% off select major appliances. Plus, save an additional $100 on every $1,000 you spend on select major appliances. And save up to $10 on select lawn care products. Shop these can't-miss spring deals now. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 4/2. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for more details and qualifying items.
Transforming your land with a John Deere compact tractor is as easy as connect, latch, load, haul, spread. Cutting grass is as simple as roll, click, mow. Box blading is as effortless as hook, lock, grade. And backhoeing is as convenient as turn around, switch, dig. Because when you've got the versatility to tackle just about any job and dealer support in your own backyard, you just have to get in the seat. Find the right compact tractor for you at johndeere.com.
Are you tired of high cable TV rates? Sign up for Dish today and get a $500 bonus offer while supplies last. Plus, lock in your price for 2 years guaranteed. Call All American Dish, your Dish authorized retailer now.
800-296-1251. 800-296-1251. That's 800-296-1251. Offers require credit qualification, 24-month commitment, early termination fee, and e-auto pay. Restrictions apply. Call for details.
Congratulations to Sheila and Rensselaer. She knew that the Alaskan wild sockeye salmon fillets are on sale this week at Strecken Mantell for $9.99 a pound when you use your digital rewards account. Ordering groceries has never been easier. Check out their new online shopping at Strecken Mantell. It'll save you time and money. You get the in-store sale prices. You can set it up for pickup or delivery, online coupons, reward points, and more. Strecken Mantell, life made simple, food made easy. Visit StreckenMantell.com. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card is up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there, comment with the price on the same item. You'll be entered for a chance to win that $50 gift card. We're going to draw the winner later on this morning right here in Touhyville. Good luck.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Spring has sprung at another season in DeMott. Everywhere you turn are the tastes, smells, feels of spring. New candles from Swan Creek, charcuterie goodies including dips, chocolates, drink mixes, snack items, and more. At another season, there's no need to wait for April showers. Forever flowers are always in bloom. Easter is on its way, and another season has gifts that'll make the Easter Bunny jealous. Hop on in and shop today. Another Season, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Visit online at anotherseasonfloral.com. Like them on Facebook and follow on Instagram.
You ready to rock?
This is going to get loud. 97.7 FM WLQI. The Q.
Touhyville. Two Tuohys are better than one.
What day is today? Friday.
Wake up time!
Back off, all right?
You back off!
Boy, you act grumpy in the morning.
Why are you so grumpy, grouchy? Why are you so grumpy? Come on!
You know why.
I am so stressed out.
Seriously stressed out here. I worked hard all week.
Relax, it's almost the weekend.
Now it's time to let loose.
Oh, good. We'll start with radio.
Oh, radio. It's free. It's free?
In that case,
Let's do this.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Show with you here, hanging out on a fun time Friday. Streaming on video on YouTube and Facebook, and that's brought to us by our friends over at McDonald's, the Kasanovich Unfleet McDonald's. Of course, fine sponsor of McMadness as well. We have McMadness raging on this morning. We're going to update you in just a little bit on how things are going in still in this first round matchup. Of course, don't forget to stop by McDonald's. Use your McDonald's app in Remington, DeMont, 2 great locations in Rensselaer and in Hebron. Also want to mention our friends over at Supercuts. I was there yesterday. Got me a Supercut. Enjoyed myself there. Everybody was kind of reminded me of like the old time barbershop. Everybody was chit-chatting in all their chairs. Everybody was talking to each other. So if you're a stylist looking for a gig, they've got an opening there, jobs.supercuts.com for Rensselaer and Lowell.
I just want to know if you said, Alexa, turn on 97.7.
I didn't.
Come on.
But here it was funny. Okay, so you know how sometimes when you're in your own world, and we've talked about this before with like other businesses and with ourselves and things like that. Like we talk about things so much, and you just think like it's just kind of everybody knows this or that. By So I was chatting with Kristen, who was cutting my hair. And we were just talking about how long we've been here. She's been at Supercuts for 20 years. We were talking about, the jobs and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I said, she said, you've been with the radio station forever. And I said, I came here in 2017. She goes, why did I think like you were here way longer than that? And I said, yeah, I said, and then, of course I bought the stations in 22. She was so stunned to find out that I'd bought the station. She stopped cutting my hair. She stopped for a minute and went, wait, what? And I said, yeah. I said, I just thought like, okay, well,
everybody knows
now
that.
It's been long enough.
Right.
Because it seems so weird to me to like I don't even have it on my email. Like it's not like under title, or on my business card or anything. Like it's just, I don't know. It's just, it's a thing. But yeah, she was so blown away by it. She stopped. I didn't know when we were going to start up again. And I was afraid we were going to like start at a new place or something. Like, I'm like, is it like, is it now going to be uneven because you took a pause or anything like I did? Yeah, she was so blown away. Like,
That's so funny.
Yeah, I thought it was very funny. So anyway.
Now that doesn't have anything to do. She didn't go, oh my gosh.
No, it wasn't like, it wasn't like she just like was so surprised that she shaved a piece of my head or anything like that. Nothing like that. So, all right. So our matchups today in the McMadness, we have the breakfast bagels, all of them. So steak, egg, and cheese, bacon, egg, and cheese, sausage, egg, and cheese, all mixed into one.
Which
for you is
steak, egg, and
steak,
cheese.
Egg, and cheese.
But I had they were out of steak at one point or something, and I tried the bacon one. Whoa,
that's the one.
That's Harley's favorite.
Yeah, our youngest daughter likes. Yep.
Yeah. Oof, it's bagel yumminess. I mean, just yeah.
67% of the vote going to hash browns right now.
Oh no. I'm telling you, you can count on me as the underdog all the time.
Just saying. Yep.
Is it not true?
I don't know.
But here's me. I don't like hash browns, period.
I know you don't.
I really don't.
Yeah.
I'm all right with a tater tot, which is the same stinking thing,
right.
but in a different format.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm really not a fan, and I'm weird. It's weird. I love potatoes. Like it's fries, but different. That's all it is. But I'm just not a hash brown girl.
And I love
them.
McDonald's hash browns.
Yeah.
I have tried to make them on my own from like internet things, and I can't pull it off.
Yeah.
I can't pull it off. It's a different salt. It's a thing. I can't pull it off.
I do wonder if you'd be able to do it now that you have the Blackstone. because you're able to get that like crispy.
It's the frying, I think. It's like,
You
know,
think?
and I tried in the air fryer. I couldn't pull it off. It's not the same thing. Just not the same.
And it's not the same thing as a McDonald's one.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can probably do hash browns on the grill.
Yeah.
But not McDonald's hash browns. Yeah. Our second matchup, sausage burrito, breakfast burrito versus Sundays, hot fudge and caramel.
That one I haven't voted on yet because I can't.
Ooh.
I'm a both. I keep going both. Don't you dare turn on one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I thought that one was going to be easy for you.
In the summer, especially, if I'm just driving along and I'm like, I want some ice cream. I don't want all the schmaltzy ice cream. I don't need toppings and banana splits and crumbles. And there's nothing better than the McDonald's caramel on that vanilla yumminess.
Well, I don't know how you can't do nuts on that though, because like to me that just makes it.
Yeah, no nuts. But do you need me to be any nuttier than I am? Would be my question for you.
No.
I show restraint. No. But I can't. I mean, burritos. I probably eat how many burritos a week?
Well,
or a month?
A month. Yeah, I mean, because you probably do
I'm sporadic.
Yeah, you do two. Most weekends when we do McDonald's breakfast, you do burritos. That's like your go-to. Just like for me, my go-to is sausage McMuffin, and then we mix it up once in a while.
Yeah. And I've tried to talk about trying to make those myself. I mean, it doesn't seem complicated.
I know, but there's something about their sausage.
There's something about how it's ooey gooey. I can't make mine ooey gooey. Mine are like eggs with some cheese, with some, you know what I mean? Peppers with some, but it's not like that ooey, that bite of like gooey, melted yumminess.
There's something about their sausage too that's just incredible. So.
Yeah.
Tina says, "Good morning, Steve and Cheryl. I'm heading to Lafayette for laser eye treatment."
Okay.
She says, "Yuck, that really hurts."
Wow.
So,
okay.
Good luck.
Yes.
You know, hopefully all goes well
smoothly.
Yeah. Tiffany says, "Good morning to you both. Happy weekend. Good day. You too, Tiffany." Now she didn't say anything about Madison, I think, because then later she said, "Hello, spring break." So I think so no need for the bus stop forecast, I suppose, if we're on spring break. But
now you're in the bedtime forecast.
Yeah. Melissa says people are so rude. I enjoy listening to you every day. Forget that guy. Thank you very much. Somebody called in and said didn't like what we were talking about. So
stop talking about yourselves.
Yeah, that's fine. Listen. We're not for everybody every day. So that's if I've learned anything, you know, in my almost 31 years of doing this, you can't be for everyone every day, you know. And
usually you're pretty not shaken, but I think you thought like because we were
thought they'd add to what you were saying. It was just I guess I was just surprised.
That was
that's fine. You know, I mean, I deep inside have the same feeling that and I love the way Gary V describes it as just like when people are that upset or that angry, it's usually not about what they're spouting off. Like there's something in there that's upsetting them. So you know, so hopefully they figure that out. Connie says, "Good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Have a good Friday and great weekend." Thank you, Connie. You too. Have a great weekend. Kevin says, "Good morning, Steve and Cheryl. We finally made it to the end of the week. Today is a good day and also marks for me 9 months of being clean and sober.
Wow.
Couldn't have done it without the Lord." Well, good for you, Kevin.
Good going, Kevin.
Good for you, Kevin.
That is not an easy feat.
That is incredible.
Yes.
So see, and there's a perfect example. There are some days that we aggravate Kevin and he lets us know it. So we're not for everybody every day, but most days Kevin comes in and he hangs out and we're all together. And Kevin, I have to tell you, as someone who quit smoking, which is, I think, not anywhere near as strong as that, good for you. I know it's hard and every day is a new day. And good for you for doing that. That is something you should be extremely proud of. So
right, because now it's a testimony.
Yep.
The past is the past, and now look at all the good you've done.
Absolutely. So all good stuff there. So good for you, Kevin. We're so happy for you. So all right, we'll keep on voting on McMadness. Can't wait to find out which way you go. I was sure that was an easy one for you was
Burritos.
burritos because of how much you have them. I mean, you love
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. I
So-
mean, I'm probably going to go that way just
Yeah.
because I can't. Yeah. I can't turn on burritos. And I eat them all the time. Like they're just easy peasy. Yeah.
I went Sundays.
Did you?
I did because hot fudge sundae with nuts. That used to be when I was doing stand up and driving a long way. That was a regular thing for me. Yep.
Well, do you want to know the truth? Now I'll admit something.
All right.
I've never had the chocolate one.
The hot fudge?
Never.
You've always just gone caramel?
Always.
Which do you like hot fudge? I don't know that I've ever seen you have a hot fudge sundae.
I do
Yeah?
like hot
Yeah.
fudge,
All
but
right.
their caramel is just it's luscious.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I just saw this. 64% of Americans experience math anxiety. Really?
Math
With your
anxiety.
phone? I mean, now I just go to my phone.
I think they might be talking about figuring it out in your head.
Well, I would imagine, but I just don't know why. If it causes you anxiety,
right?
Relieve the anxiety.
Yeah, yeah.
Grab your phone. Grab a calculator.
Yeah.
I don't understand why have the anxiety.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, so I don't know if this is part of it, but I would say when I do my taxes, that is part of my anxiety with like, do you want to go this way or this way? Do you want to do this or that? And
Yeah.
Yeah, I just get I do have.
Do you
math
get anxiety? Yeah.
And
All
for
right.
me, I was always a great student in school,
Uh-huh.
but for math.
Wow.
So math was always this like
No.
scary, difficult.
I hated math.
I don't get it. And I would just sit there like,
Mm-hmm.
how difficult can it be? And I had Mrs. Wasserstrom, who was like the best math teacher for someone who like can't get it. I mean, she was so good, she would drive me home from school
Yeah.
after helping me after school.
Math was never my thing. Didn't like math. Loved English. Loved creative
Yes.
writing. All that
Yes.
kind of stuff. I
Yes.
was in. But yeah.
Yeah.
Our friend Sharon says, good morning to my favorite morning people on the way to work, getting my regular sugar-free vanilla iced coffee.
Right?
Thank you.
Yes.
She says, thank you, Cheryl. Now I need a burrito. That's Cheryl likes the sugar-free vanilla iced coffee at McDonald's
Yes.
too. Yes,
It-
absolutely.
I want to know if Sharon ever said after tasting it, did you ever pull back around and ask them if it was indeed sugar-free? Because I actually parked my car and said,
And
are
ask
you
them.
sure?
Right. Because
Because I don't want to go blind.
right. No, but
And they're like, no, that is sugar-free.
They do it that good.
Ba-da,
Yep.
ba, ba, ba.
Yep.
Yeah.
By the way, I meant to mention this a little while ago because I thought it was so funny. So in our McMadness yesterday,
Yeah.
we had the Happy Meal versus the McChicken, a number 5 seed versus a number 12 seed.
Mhm.
And in our bracket, the McChicken won. The number 12 seed beat the number 5 seed. Yesterday, McNeese State, the number 12 seed, beat Clemson, the number 5 seed. How funny is that?
Oh.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was so cool.
Yeah, I just remember in times like that, I just remember my coach always said this. There's going to be, it's one game. One.
Yep.
Focus on one game.
That's it.
And there's going to be a winner, and then there's going to be a loser that gets knocked out.
Yep.
And you could be either one.
Yep.
If you set it up now where you're like, oh, we're the 12th seed, wah, 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 then you've lost before you ever stepped on the court.
Yeah. What was the thing you saw the other day? Because I've thought about it like 3 times in conversations with people this week. When you think all hope is lost, think about the lobsters in the tank on the Titanic.
That's exactly what. Yes. Yeah. Yep.
They're like, it's over. We're in here. We're about
It's
to
dinner.
be tomorrow's
Right.
lobster night.
Right.
We're done for.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, where am I? What's happening? I'm in the ocean now? Yeah. Sharon says, absolutely. When I first started drinking the vanilla ice-free or sugar-free vanilla iced coffee, I was sure they were making a mistake. That is
Yes.
hilarious.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
let's also talk about, because Sharon commented, it sparked in me that Saturday, March 29th at Brookside Church, 615 West Clark Street in Rensselaer from 4 to 6 is a benefit for the Warren family.
Okay.
That's, musical talent and all the households on Sunday mornings around the country. So there is a medical issue that's left him unable to work.
Ooh.
So we don't want to really get into the deep dive onto the issues and all that stuff, but there's going to be a lasagna, breadsticks, salad, and dessert for a donation of $15 per person. Carryouts are available.
Okay.
Raffle items are welcomed. Doors will open at noon to place any carryout orders early, if so desired. So.
And where are we getting that at the Rensselaer Senior Center?
This is at Brookside Church.
Brookside Church. Sorry, you said that. Brookside Church. Sorry.
Brookside Church, 615 West Clark Street in Rensselaer from 4 to 6. But Mark and Shelley, I guess, have both kind of helped with JCCS and stuff like that. So.
And again, the date is?
Next Saturday, March 29th.
March 29th, next Saturday. So, all
right. 4 to 6.
So you get a meal and you help out.
Yeah.
So,
and if you want to call 219-964-8530. So, and the Warren family extends their thanks and appreciation ahead of time. But Sharon, anything she does is community oriented, helping.
For sure.
And then some helping, and then helping with prayer. So,
yep, for sure.
She's a good egg.
Yep, absolutely. So, all right, let's take a break. When we come back, let's see. I don't know. We got some. You know what? We got some. Today's Single Parent Day. Some unpopular parent takes that maybe work. We'll see. We'll get into those in just a little bit.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, increasing clouds and windy with a high near 57. Tonight, scattered showers, mainly between 8 p.m. and 1 a.m. Mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 33. Saturday, mostly sunny with a high near 45. Saturday night, a slight chance of rain and snow showers between 1 and 4 a.m., then a 20% chance of rain showers after 4 a.m. Increasing clouds, breezy with a low around 33. Sunday, showers with cold wind and a high near 54. Sunday night, partly cloudy with a low around 34.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Gladspa Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Gladspa, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Gladspa Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Gladspa's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Gladspa Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at GladspaPharmacy.com. Gladspa Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes, only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer.
You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We had to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Till to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Till team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies are better than one.
Today is a new day.
Today is a new day.
Today, as you know, is a very big day.
Big day.
Big day.
Big day.
Big day for me. And a big day for you.
Why?
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 Today's Friday. That's why.
That's fine.
Good enough for me. Have fun, guys.
All right. It's showtime.
That's cool.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Show with you here, hanging out on a delightful Friday morning. Portions of which are brought to us by our friends over at KIRPC Head Start. Curbsy Head Start, many say. Visit KIRPC.net or KIRPC on Facebook. For children ages 3 to 5, serving areas of Newton, Jasper, and Pulaski counties. Also, want to mention our friends over at Another Season in DeMott. Easter is going to be here in a blink, less than a month. Less than a month from it's April 20th. Easter is going to be here. So
wow.
Yep. So head over there. So many cool things at Another Season in DeMott, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Like them on Facebook. Follow on Instagram to find out more about what Another Season has going on. They do all kinds of videos. They do all kinds of stuff. So, all right. So, well, since it happened on the air, and I thought I would bring up that the gentleman that called in earlier and asked us to stop talking about ourselves just called back and asked if I would let you know that he apologizes to both me and you.
Oh, that was cool.
For his snide remark. He called back. He said, "Hey, I'm the idiot that called in earlier." And I said, "Well, you didn't call you an idiot." He goes, "No, I'm calling myself an idiot." He said, there was no reason for that. It was uncalled for. And I asked him, I said, are you having a bad morning? He said, "Yeah, I kind of am." And I said, "Okay." I said, "Well, we all go through that. We all have times where things get to us." And he said that thing that was talked about with Gary V, that he says it's usually not about the thing that you're lashing out at. He said that really got to me. So, I told him off the air, but I want to say, that's really big of you to call back and apologize. So we really appreciate that.
Right.
He said, "I appreciate what you guys do for the area and what you guys do every morning. So thank you." And really, whatever is happening that morning, whether it is about ourselves or about the news or whatever, our main goal is to put a smile on your face on your way to work or on your way home from work or whatever you're doing in the car in the morning. So we're always trying to have some fun. So we appreciate that. That was that was nice, and we appreciate him for calling back like that. That was big. So okay, moving forward, National Single Parent Day is today. Okay.
As a single parent
You
for many
spent
moons.
you spent a lot of time as a single parent until it turned out that someone came in who was just amazing and really took all the burden off your shoulders and really did such a great
Until I had a third child. No, I'm kidding. No.
Listen,
No. What would I
listen,
do without you?
if-
Honestly.
If anything, at least you had someone else to drive to dances. So
Speaking of which, like
they
that
wouldn't have
was
even
really,
gone.
right.
So I guess
Right.
it's my
We
fault
should tell
anyway.
that story.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because I grew up going to Jewish parochial school, so I didn't have dances.
Yep.
And so the dances at St. George, where Savannah and Harley went for grammar school, had dances starting in 6th grade. And I was like, oh, no, you're not. No.
Yeah.
Then you came on scene.
Yeah.
Because I thought that's too young.
And
And
I
you were like-
remember Savannah came to me and was like, can you talk to mom? Because like she won't let me go to the dances. And so I walked in the house and I said, what is this malarkey? I will I am the man of this home, and this is the way it's all gonna go.
Yeah, how would that have worked for you? I'm trying to picture that. Not quite how the story went.
No, we just talked
but
about
yeah, you
how
just said,
they
babe,
did these.
they're going to be okay.
Yeah, well, we had roller skating when we were kids
Mhm.
at my school every Friday night.
Mhm.
So our kids, when they went to school, they called them sock hops, even though they weren't sock hops, because they kept their shoes on.
Right.
And I kept trying to explain to the kids, you're not going to a sock hop. Well, that's what they call them. I go, right, but they're wrong.
Right.
It's I want your school to understand that perhaps maybe the teachers are too young to even know what a sock hop is.
Right,
but
right.
our parents, I don't know if yours did. My parents went to sock hops.
I don't know if my parents ever did.
Yeah.
I'm sure they did.
My parents went to like a 50s party that our grammar school was having, like as a fundraiser one year.
Mhm.
And then they were telling us like the way they were dressed for it was like the way they dressed when they were younger, like, and that they would go to sock hops. And the whole idea was you kicked off your shoes when you got in so you didn't ruin the gym floor. They would have their dances on the gym floor. So that's why they were called sock hops, because you didn't wear your shoes.
Mhm.
So, but anyway, so the kids, their schools would have dances on Friday night. And you were like, oh, no, like they're too young. They
Mhm.
shouldn't be dancing, And
Well,
I
it
think you
was
were
okay
picturing
with the dancing if it's girls and girls.
I'm
And
saying
it didn't-
together,
yeah.
you were picturing Dirty Dancing,
Mhm. Which
and
I can't believe I would think about not allowing, but I was just a scared parent.
but
single parent. I was
here's the
"Mm."
thing that happens, I think, with all couples over years.
Mhm.
There are things you've opened your eyes to because of things I've said. There's things I've opened my eyes to because of things you've said,
Mhm.
and you talk them through.
Yeah.
And then before you know it, it makes both of you better.
Right. It was the first time that anybody had, because if you had come for my parenting skills, it wouldn't have been a discussion. But I remember that you had said, what is scaring you about a 6th grade sock hop?
Yeah.
And then that's when I opened up.
Mhm.
These are my babies, and
Yeah.
la 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 la.
Mhm. But
And
that's
then
the
you're
whole
like,
idea.
trust me, it's not a great big makeout
Right.
session of 6th graders and whatever it is. It's monitored and
Yeah.
all that stuff, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I'm glad you did, because now we have all those pictures, and they would come home and talk to us at the dining room table, and they'd be excited, and so
And
they would have missed all that, and then I would have missed all that too.
And to me, that's one of the great things about relationships.
Yeah.
Is those kind of conversations.
Yeah.
Like those are the things that I cherish. The vacations are nice. The doing this is that, but the real conversations that cause change and cause like meaningful things. I mean, that's why in a relationship, you have to be different at different times.
Mm-hmm.
Not both of you can't be mad at the same time.
Right.
Both of you can't be, super over the top, like frivolous all the time. One's got to do this.
Right. You can't always
it's got to
be
go
the
back and
alpha.
forth.
You can't always be the
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why whenever people say like a relationship is 50-50,
yeah,
it's really not. It's 100-100.
Yeah,
It's
really is.
yeah, it's because we give 200%. No, but it's
I gave a bazillion% of myself.
I gave 200%. So no, but it is. It's like, because there's times that it's rarer for me to get really passionate, angry, emotional, whatever you want to call it, about something.
Mm-hmm.
So when that happens, it usually causes you to go, hold on, I can't have that emotion right now because I'm seeing it over here. You know what I mean? So, and I think that's couples. Like that's, you work together. So anyway, National Single Parent Day, unpopular parenting takes. And it just says that work ?
Okay.
So let's
see.
Okay. Kids not yet in high school don't need to have smartphones.
Don't agree.
I don't either, especially in this day and age.
Yeah. But my daughter, I remember the church coming to me and talk to me about
you
her
had special
her.
circumstances.
I had her dad not paying child support for years and years and years and years and years. And him not calling the house to talk to her under the guise of I don't want to talk to me.
Right.
And so I got her a cell phone so she could talk to him all she wanted.
Right. So the relationship wasn't changed.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I got it for her at 8. I remember.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
don't know if it was wrong or right, but I didn't care. I don't care about any. Honestly, I don't care about any of these rules. Honestly, because I feel like different circumstances happen for different people. After if both parents work and nobody's home, you got to know your kid got into the house safe. I want to go to Sheila's house to study.
There's no payphones anymore.
There's right. How do you communicate?
Call for a ride and stuff.
Correct.
Yeah. I don't know.
So
okay. It's okay to negotiate with your kids.
Agreed.
Yeah, I think that's okay.
That's are they saying it's not?
No, they're saying it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I do. I do. Because I'm telling you, the greatest salesperson on planet Earth besides me was Harley. She would state her case for a sleepover, and we would be left like pretty much defenseless. Like other than I'm tired and I work the whole week. Could we?
Yeah.
Not have other people in the house.
Unless they want to eat mac and cheese in the bathtub. Outside of that, then you can negotiate.
See, and I let that happen.
I know.
With chicken.
I know. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
You would walk in and you know this is our bathroom. It's disgusting.
Right.
And I'd be like, yeah, but that's where the tub, the great big
tub
is
located. Fine. Go take a bath. You don't have to eat. All right. Time does not always go too fast. The time does not always go too fast. The newborn stage doesn't go by fast enough. Don't kid yourself. We're all miserable during this stage.
Not at all. Disagree 100%.
Yeah.
I loved that stage, and I loved every minute of that stage.
Yeah.
And that included for me. That included for me being up every 2 hours, breastfeeding, all of it.
Yep.
All of it.
I decided to not go through that. I decided to come in later. Cheryl, you handle that part, and then I'll meet you later.
Right, I'll meet you later on.
I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Doing everything for your child is doing them a huge disservice. Let them make mistakes and learn to fend for themselves socially and emotionally. I want everybody to know, including Cheryl, I did not read ahead on this. Like I just saw the headline. So
I agree with it, but it was not the way I played it.
Well, we talked about it the other day with Dr. Nikki. She was the one that pointed out to me, or pointed out to you, who said you have to defend them from everything. Who said you have to
And I remember Savannah was like a sophomore in high school. I mean, this was like later in the game. Forget the little game. The big game, I was always.
Yep. Well, and there was times that, so when you and I met, the kids were 7 and 10. And so I came in to some things already taking place, some rules already happening. You and I didn't merge rules and grow with them.
Right.
So I had to, like with the dances, have conversations and things. But there were things that you and I dealt with that I was kind of surprised about. And we were like, okay, let's talk this through. I remember the first one was, did your parents ask you what you wanted for dinner every night?
Oh, yeah.
So
that never changed. That one, I would say you lost on, but yeah.
Right. But I was like, huh? Like, but I think as time went on, we just started to, you and I started to get to a point where like, this is what we're making for dinner. Like, because things were running around. We would never make things that they didn't like. That's where I was like my parents and not like yours. Like, like my parents were like, if we made fish or they made fish and we tried it, didn't like it, they weren't making us eat fish again. Like you used to have to eat liver and onions and, like it or not. My parents wouldn't do that. They would make something for themselves and something for us. Like they would just go, you don't have to do that, So we never really made stuff that any of us didn't like. Like when you would make hot tuna, the three of us would have something else. We'd do pizza, we'd do something, we'd go get McDonald's, whatever, So we never did that. We never were like, I can clean your plate.
I do know early on we had discussions because one of our kids was bullied. And that was really a harsh thing. And I went in guns blazing, and you were the smarter, calmer of the two. And we would have discussions on the car ride. I'm not right. You're not. We're not. One of us is not right or wrong. Let me do the talking.
We're just trying to,
right
to
now,
solve a problem.
It's not going to get solved when,
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
I just had a zero tolerance for, I didn't care if it was a tenured teacher or not.
Yeah. No, I know. And I didn't have a tolerance for it either. We just dealt differently. And
we did.
And there's times
you're way
that we needed your thing, so yeah. If it's not a school night, kids can stay up as late as they want, as long as they're quiet and not making a mess. We were even fine with making a mess.
Yeah,
like,
we didn't care.
We were all for it
either.
That's how we were growing up too. We had sleepovers. My mom was never the mom that would scream down, "Are you guys still awake?"
Yeah, what's the problem?
It's a sleepover.
Yeah,
they're
going to be laying in bed and we'll be quiet on the other end of the house,
playing games and eating chips, and that's what a sleepover is for.
Right.
That's we would play video games till all hours of the night, and my parents were fine with it.
Yeah.
We had we had a sofa bed in our back room that was on the first floor. They were up on the second floor. It was fine. They were like, do it up.
And we had the basement.
Yeah,
so
that's what we had at my friend's
sleeping
house.
on all these couches in the basement. And my parents, if they knew it was coming, would buy Maccabee pizza bagels for everybody. Like, so they'd get boxes of pizza bagels, and then they'd leave us candy bars galore. So we'd candy, chips, pop, all of it. And then,
yeah, that's what sleepovers are for.
Yeah.
It was the best.
Yeah. We never had that. I never could figure that out. Like, go to sleep already.
Yeah. No, we didn't have that.
Yeah.
No. Don't tell your children they can literally be anything. Just teach them to work hard and develop their talents and interests. Well, if they do that, they can literally be anything. Yeah. When you're a kid, absolutely. That's
right.
You have the option to go and grow. Yeah.
So what are they saying is really like, you can't, people have conversations, you can't be a NASA astronaut, or
I guess. Why would you stifle that?
Do that? Yeah.
Parents should not be their children's friends. I agree until they're older. You can't be both the parent and their friend when they're younger. I think there has to be I don't know how else to put it. There has to be a hierarchy. Like, I think.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I think putting them on an even level is going to cause problems. Yeah. Let your kids eat junk food from time to time. Of course.
Yeah. What?
Of
time
course.
to time? Like what? 1 hour to the next, or what?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, of course. But we had We had a friend of our daughter's where they wouldn't let her eat any junk food at their house.
Yeah.
It was just a no-no. And
I was afraid she was going to have a diabetic coma at
'cause
our
she'd
house.
go
'Cause
cuckoo
she'd
at our
go
house. Yeah.
crazy at our house. But
yeah.
but we didn't govern any of that.
No. Talk to kids about tough topics like death, sex, and money. Yes, of course. You decide with your child when it's age appropriate for any of those things. But yes, I agree. I think my parents had talks with me about all those things, and more.
No topic should be off the table in that regard, and they should be able to share what they think.
Absolutely. But I would say there are certain topics that they should only talk to their mother about.
That's so not true.
No, I know. I'm
you're
kidding.
joking
Yeah, I'm kidding.
because
Yeah.
I got to tell you, still to this day,
Uh-huh.
it makes me teary-eyed to talk about the fact that my kids would just skip in the kitchen and go, "Hey, Steve, I got my period. I need tampons, but make sure to get like the Maxi Plus and and then you'd say, "How many do you have left?" They'd say,
I don't know
2.
what to do. Right.
And
we
then
take
you'd-
pictures of the box and I would just go get
You'd
it.
take a picture of the box and you'd go to Target, and that would be that, or you'd take them with you to Target and they would buy whatever.
Yeah.
But when I would see that, that was one of the most loving or impressionable things, because when I was a kid, I used to have to hop on my bike because it was like an unspoken thing.
Right. You didn't.
And we couldn't do tampons in my house because you couldn't do anything up there until after you were married.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and I still remember Leslie Rosen was the one who taught me how to use them, because her mom would just buy them for her, and they'd be, she was one of like 4 sisters or
normal.
something like that. It was a normal thing. And in my family, it was like a big no-no.
Yeah.
Big, ginormous no.
Yeah.
And I just loved that the kids were just like, "Hey, Steve."
Yeah. It was not a thing for
Or
me.
me.
So,
They would tell me too. But,
Right,
let's say I was out of town.
But I was
or
the one that was
whatever,
running the
they-
store. Yeah. No big deal. Yeah. So, all right. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll update you on McMadness. And then we got plenty of other things, including I was stunned when I found this out yesterday. Something about the astronauts that were up in space. So wait till you hear this about the astronauts that were stuck up in space. I was stunned. So stick around for that.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
What does a good deal taste like with McValue at McDonald's? It tastes like the $6 Daily Double Meal Deal. The one and only Daily Double. 2 juicy beef patties inside a warm bun with melty cheese and shredded lettuce. Oh, and golden small world-famous fries. And a crispy 4-piece chicken McNuggets. And an ice-cold small soft drink of your choice. That's right, a full-on satisfy your cravings meal without breaking the bank. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Unlock big savings and add style and security to your home with Schlage door locks from Menards. Whether you're looking for a traditional interior lock or a Wi-Fi compatible electronic lock, Menards has you covered with more than 200 options of Schlage door locks in stock. Save big on all door locks. And don't forget to check out our weekly flyer on menards.com for all the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
David was in big trouble with the IRS.
At first, I didn't owe that much, but after this year, it was out of control.
Then David called Get a Tax Lawyer.
Right away, they were like, "Oh yeah, looks like you're qualified to save."
Get a Tax Lawyer went to work.
Should have called way sooner.
Get a Tax Lawyer has helped thousands like David fight the IRS and get a fresh start.
Call 800-745-3070. That's 800-745-3070.
Think of everything you do to provide for your family. A home, food on the table, healthcare, vacations, and saving for your kids' education. It's all good as long as you're alive, but it's only a drop in the bucket of what they'll need if you die without life insurance. Buying term life insurance is not something you can afford to put off. Call the Term Lifeline now for the lowest possible rates on quality term life insurance. Term life rates are at all-time lows, and we can save you up to 70%. If you already have coverage, you could be paying too much. One call could save you thousands of dollars. We have great rates for smokers, too, or if you have health problems. Providing for today is good, but it's not enough if you die prematurely. Call the Term Lifeline today for a free quote. Protect your family and see if you could save up to 70%.
866-549-TERM. 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 That's 866-549-8376.
This is the Q 97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer. Start your day in Touhyville and stick around for Northwest Indiana's best classic rock all day long, right here on the Q.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Steinke Funeral Home. Visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected. Here's Russ Martin.
Reports of broken utility poles, downed trees, and power lines from Wednesday night storms came mostly from the Lake County area. Reports of damage from Gary and Maryville were also given as a result of strong winds. McCullough Academy and Gary reported a roof was taken off a portion of a building. The Jasper County Sheriff's Office reported no damage in the area. Rensselaer Central School Superintendent Kurt Craig said the corporation's finances and debt were discussed at the recent school board meeting.
Since 2001, the tax rate has gone down by 17%. The assessed valuation went up, so tax rate would go down. We also look at corporation debt. And over the last 10 years, corporation debt has dropped by about $10 million. We've been able to pay off some debt. We've been able to refinance some debt.
The complete interview with Superintendent Craig can be heard on our websites by going to News and Newsmakers. Rensselaer City Council will meet on Monday in regular session, and one of the items on the agenda will be the bid opening to extend city services to the west side of Interstate 65 along Highway 114. Boring under the interstate would take place to provide gas, sewer, and water. Also at the meeting on Monday, Little Cousin Jasper Festival Committee Chair Pat Fox will ask the council's permission to once again hold the majority of the September annual event at Potawatomi Park, with the food court in the municipal lot across the river. A small portion of the festival was also held last year in the city's newest green space, Filson Park. There will be other items to come before the council as well, and the meeting gets underway at 6 p.m. again on Monday. New research shows that night owls face a higher risk of depression. More from CBS's Michael George.
A study published in the journal PLOS found that people who stay up late have higher rates of depression than morning people, likely due to poorer sleep quality and higher alcohol consumption. The authors of the study say this information can be particularly useful in battling and preventing depression in young people who have a tendency to stay up late.
Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend as well, and stay safe and well. I'm Russ Martin.
If you were to unexpectedly pass away, would your family know how you wanted to be remembered and completely agree on how to honor your memory? At Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer in Morocco, we know that differing opinions among family members can cause avoidable conflict and stress. When you pre-plan your funeral at Steinke Funeral Home, your family will know exactly what kind of funeral you want and how you want to be remembered. Call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
82-year-old Carol Wireman of Wheatfield passed away on March 18th. Friends may call from 10 a.m. until noon today at the United Baptist Church of Bailey's Corner. Services for Carol Wireman will be held at the United Baptist Church of Bailey's Corner at noon Central Times today. Reverend Rick Helton officiating. Interment will be at the Wheatfield Cemetery. Borisman Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the family. 68-year-old John Frank Newman of Winnemac passed. Funeral services for John Newman will be held at 11 a.m. Eastern Time today at the Heartland Church in Winnemac, with Pastor Heath Hyatt officiating. Private burial will take place. Memorial contributions may be made to Heartland Church. Friends are invited to share memories with the family at fraynmortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. 81-year-old Roy Allen Kindig of Brook passed away on March 18th. Visitation will be on Saturday, March 22nd from 9 until 11 a.m. Central Time at the Brook United Methodist Church. Funeral services for Roy Kindig will be held on Saturday at 11 a.m. at the Brook United Methodist Church. Interment with military honors will be at Riverside Cemetery with Pastor Matt Ballman officiating. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 70-year-old Michael Mike Anderson of DeMott passed away on March 19th. Friends may call from 3 until 6 p.m. on Tuesday, March 25th at Borisma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Services for Mike Anderson will be held at Borisma Funeral Home 6 p.m. on Tuesday. Pastor Brian Burke officiating. Interment will be at DeMott Cemetery on Wednesday, March 26th at 10 a.m. Borisma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. 78-year-old Robert Shank of Rensselaer passed away on Monday, March 17th. Visitation will be Tuesday, April 1st from 3 until 7 p.m. at Steinke Funeral Home, Rensselaer. A funeral mass for Robert Shank will be held on Wednesday, April 2nd at 10 a.m. at St. Augustine Catholic Church. Burial will follow at Mount Calvary Cemetery. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to St. Augustine Catholic School and Shriners Hospital for Children. Steinke Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at steinkefuneralhome.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, increasing clouds and windy with a high near 57. Tonight, scattered showers, mainly between 8 p.m. and 1 a.m. Mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 33. Saturday, mostly sunny with a high near 45. Saturday night, a slight chance of rain and snow showers between 1 and 4 a.m., then a 20% chance of rain showers after 4 a.m. Increasing clouds, breezy with a low around 33. Sunday, showers with cold wind and a high near 54. Sunday night, partly cloudy with a low around 34.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies. That's a lot of Touhy.
Good morning, beautiful. Guess what today is? Flowers for me.
Are the flowers blooming?
Flowers blooming.
Flowers were blooming. The sun's shining.
A vase of freshly cut flowers.
Who sent me flowers? You must love flowers.
Can you guess what it is?
It's National Flower Day. Did you know?
I love flowers.
I love flowers.
Bring me flowers.
It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you here, having fun on a super delightful Friday morning. Thank you guys so much for getting up with us, hanging out, having fun. Portions of which are brought to us by our friends over at the Jasper County Fair Association. Coming up April 12th is the Dandelion Spring Craft Show. Make your plans for that. I believe there are still some vendor booths available. If you want to find out more, call 219-964-5683. That is also the same number to call if you want to be a part of the yard sale, which is next weekend. The community yard sale in the community building at the Jasper County Fairgrounds next weekend, Friday through Sunday. And of course, this Sunday, bingo! At the Jasper County Fairgrounds, they've got bingo this week. Doors open at 2, starts at 3 o'clock. They've got, they'll have refreshments and food and fun and all kinds of great prizes. Good stuff there. You can get your tickets for $30 available at Brown's Garden Shop on 114 in Rensselaer and Janet's Embroidery in Goodland. Cash or check payable to JCFA accepted only. Also want to mention our friends over at the Good Table in Kentland. Head over there and enjoy just a great meal this weekend. It's Friday in Lent, so I know they've got fish specials. You can check those out. They always get their specials up a little while after the program, so go check those out on their Facebook page to find out what they've got going on each evening at the Good Table Family Restaurant in Kentland. Go check out their Facebook page today. Speaking of sponsors of ours and wonderful clients, a client and a friend yesterday gave Cheryl a call. Fred Kem's Lumber who's been a part of the area for a very long time.
We love Fred.
Yes.
Here's what I love about Fred. I cannot tell when he's joking.
And that's what I love about Fred with you. So
can't tell
because he will scare the bejesus out of you.
He will. He does. And I just love his sense of humor.
Yes.
So
Fred called yesterday and was one of the few times quite upset. So he's dealing with an issue. The Chems Hardware and Lumber has had the same phone number forever.
38 years.
And
that's forever.
Yeah. And really has like,
they're a mainstay.
It's one of those things you don't even think about that would ever have an issue with.
Right.
But apparently he had some kind of issue with the phone company and
they gave his number away.
Had to change his phone number. It has to have a different phone number now. So he wants to make sure that everybody knows if you want to call over to Chems, get some help, order some lumber, whatever you need. There's a new phone number for Chems Hardware and Lumber, 219-204-2140. It's 219-204-2140. And if you didn't get that or you can't write that down, you can Google Chems Lumber, and it's
the
set up.
Correct number
the
is
new
there,
number
but they didn't
up.
Close. They
no.
Yeah, no. And I could hear the panic.
Yeah,
because that's just not cool.
No, not at all. No, just wrong.
And I don't know. Culturally, everybody's going to make some mistakes at some point. The thing that gets to me is that they're not corrected. So it's not like, oh, well, we gave your phone number away, so here's a new one. No. I that's my phone number. I've had it in advertising for 38 years. Like, tell whoever you gave it to that you'll connect them to some other way.
Right.
That's a business phone number. So, yeah. So we immediately after, I couldn't get to him while I was on air, but immediately we, started an advertising run.
Yeah.
A bonus one, and then we also changed all his commercials.
Yes.
So,
but we want to let you guys know
Yes.
that are hanging out with us in the morning.
Yes, please get that in your phone now so that you don't call and then get all frustrated because spring is here. And of course, you're going to be needing all those little projects or big projects, paint projects.
Well, and I think what you want to make sure is that people didn't call the old number and always you hear that.
The number you have reached, that is my number. And technically I didn't say is not around anymore. Has been disconnected. So it's actually 219-204-2140 for Chems Hardware.
Yes.
And Lumber.
Yes.
Lumber and hardware? Hardware and lumber.
Hardware and lumber. So both. He's got both of them.
Yes. And just know if you walk in there, he might be joking.
Might be.
Because he can
very dry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
But
Very
he
good.
gets me every time.
Yeah. Yep. Kent says, good morning. Happy Friday. And congratulations to Kevin. Yes. We mentioned earlier that Kevin said 9 months of being clean and sober. So good for him. Yes. Okay. This knocked me out. The stranded space station astronauts came home Tuesday.
Yeah.
At least came back to Earth.
Yeah,
Tuesday.
which made me cry. Did it make you cry when you saw her like sliding out and they were like,
I didn't see it.
Oh, it's really
I just
cool.
saw the splashdown. You showed me a little, like a quick video, so it wasn't enough to like
it's
get
really
me. So
cool. Because they have her. They had people on either side taking her out the door. You know what I mean? And
yeah, I didn't see it.
Yeah,
so,
it was very cool.
And it had people wondering, man, oh man, we joked about the idea of on the video getting stuck at work for that long. Like, boy, I wonder how much you get paid for that.
Right.
$5 a day.
What?
That's what I said.
Wait, what do you mean $5 a day?
$5
a day for what? To be stuck up there?
Stuck in space.
That's not even minimum wage. How is that legal?
I don't know.
That can't be true.
Well, I mean, they get their regular salary. Okay, so
So
they're on salary making around $150,000 a year.
Okay.
But they don't get overtime. So
So them getting stuck for an extra 8.5 months is like considered part of their salary other than the $5 more?
So, but when you say $5, like, I mean,
oh my gosh.
I mean, you're not getting paid for your 24 hours that you're up to, you know what I mean? Like, because you're not working 24 hours when you go to space, you know? So I don't know how that really equates, but it says they get an extra $5 a day for incidentals while traveling to space. Well, what are you going to do? Run a McDonald's? There's nothing up there to spend your money on. Like,
it's not even funny to me. That's
it's so stunning. It's funny. Yes. So they got $5 extra a day for each day they were up there for 9 months.
Okay, so did you do the math?
No.
Okay.
So let's. I mean,
I'm having math anxiety.
All right. So there's 4 weeks, right? Times 9 months, so that's 36 weeks. Times 7 days, so 252 days. Times $5.
Is it $5 a day or $5 an hour?
It's $5.55 after 5.
No. I think they left because of that. They were so sick of hearing that. But $5.55 after 5?
No, that's what they were saying. They were like I can't even get a Quiznos sandwich at Wheatfield for that. You know, at least give us the extra 55 cents.
So is it per hour? What does it say? Per day?
$5 a day, it says. So that's an extra $1,260. I told you it was going to shock you. Didn't I say before we took the commercial break? It's going to stun you. I was stunned when I saw that.
I'm still trying to figure out how that's legal with minimum wage. Oh, because they get their salary.
It's extra.
Sorry.
It's extra on top of their salary. Yeah. So,
yeah. Yeah.
Isn't that mind-boggling?
I think they should have to be obligated to put that in the contract for any future people that go up.
I think they might now. NASA astronauts.
And then if you get stuck and we can't get you home and we tell you 6 different times that you're coming home, but you can't come home because we're afraid you're going to burn up when you enter.
Yeah.
We'll pay you an extra $5 a day.
Yep.
Wow.
Crazy. Oh, so it's even more than I thought. They notched 286 days in space.
Extra.
Well,
or
it just
total.
says total.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So 8. So subtract 8 because it was supposed to be an 8-day voyage.
Yeah. So
wow.
NASA astronaut salaries are over $152,000 last year. So
you couldn't pay me $152. Are you? I mean, I get that that's seemingly a huge salary. All I look at is I would want $150,000 to go in that rollerball thing that flings you around.
Right.
Like, yeah, they couldn't pay me that to have a vertigo attack.
Right.
Once, let alone.
Yeah. They're on long-term temporary duty. So they receive incidentals for each day they're in space, the spokesperson told Fox Business. Incidental expenses for travel to any location is currently $5 per day. That's what you get for your incidentals. That's your per diem. People that travel in sales get more of a per diem than you're going to space. That said, I don't know what you buy in space. I don't know what you get while you're up there. So I didn't have to do all that math. It's right here in the story. $1,430 they got extra. So I'm not sure what will come. I mean, maybe they'll end up getting a bonus and it all gets worked out. But somebody commented that that's less than jury duty. Like, wow. Yeah, that's a little cuckoo. Yeah, not going to lie. That's a little. So I told you you'd be stunned. I did not lie, right?
I am.
Yep, I had a feeling. Okay, so this is interesting now that we have a house. Because I think you and I think the same way on this, but let's find out. Because you're by far way more the decorator of the home than I am.
Okay.
So 78% of homeowners say they feel pressured to maintain the curb appeal of their home to keep up with their neighbors.
No.
I don't feel that at all.
No, we didn't even feel that when we had 70 pounds of leaves on our front lawn.
I liked it. Listen, I think I might be bothered by the leaves this year. I was thinking about that. But I think last year I was so excited to have our own home that was a piece of it. That I was just like, look at this is all from all these trees that we have here. Look at all this. Like I loved every piece of the house. Like I was just so excited and enamored by being there and not where we were.
Yeah.
That the leaves didn't bother me. The nothing. Yeah. Nothing was.
And the leaves were kind of pretty. I mean, I didn't.
Yes.
Yeah. But I get like we didn't feel like, oh, we see this neighbor raking, so we're gonna.
Yeah, and I never feel that way. Like I never feel like, oh, our house has to look better than this house or this house.
No.
Like you and I are both very much like, we're gonna do this thing how we like it, and if other people like it, wonderful, all the better. But if you don't, that's okay too. You know, like
Yeah.
So I've never felt any kind of keeping up with the Joneses kind of a thing, and I didn't think you did either. But I was just curious.
No, but I also would not want to make something be dumpy. Like that does get to me when you have like a nice home and then next door to you is like Georgia the Jungle lives there and there's just gross stuff and dangerous stuff or
dangerous. Yeah. But I mean, for the most part, for me, I really, it makes zero difference to me what a neighbor's house is like.
Yeah.
I just want our house to be what we want it to be, So it's funny too. So my phone is getting to a point where it's every day I'm getting a storage thing like, hey, you got to clean up your phone a little bit. So I went in and it said old files. And I'm like, let me see, like, because every time I do one of those videos it's still on my phone. I've got old pictures. So as I was scrolling through, it was all the before pictures of our house. I was like, so it was like, wow, look at that. And we haven't even been there that long.
Oh, you
but
need to
so much has changed.
Send those to me because
absolutely.
I don't know other than the bathroom that I took like before pictures before painting like everything orange and
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a bunch of pictures. Yeah. So
wow.
Yeah. So that was
because I already have trouble thinking about what the kitchen looked like before the countertops.
Really? All right.
Yeah. Once it's out in my head, I get used to whatever's there.
Yeah.
And then I don't.
It just stays. Yeah. So, all right. Let's take a break. When we come back, we've got the Mr. P, Locksmith and Security, Dumb Criminal of the Day. And of course, we got to update you guys on where we're at with McMadness as well. So stick around.
Ready to build your future? At St. Joseph's in Rensselaer, you won't just learn carpentry, you'll do it. Our building and trades program puts you on site with hands-on construction of a house. From foundation to roofing, gain the skills that make a difference with small class sizes and flexible schedules. Your path to a career in building and trades starts now. Don't wait. Enroll today at stjo.edu.
Spring has sprung at another season in DeMotte. Everywhere you turn are the tastes, smells, feels of spring. New candles from Swan Creek, charcuterie goodies including dips, chocolates, drink mixes, snack items, and more. At another season, there's no need to wait for April showers. Forever flowers are always in bloom. Easter is on its way, and another season has gifts that'll make the Easter Bunny jealous. Hop on in and shop today. Another Season, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMotte. Visit online at anotherseasonfloral.com. Like them on Facebook and follow on Instagram.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon?
A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof looked like, so I'm going to get a good picture.
The team at Jenkins Realtors will go above and beyond to help you buy or sell your home. Since 1976, Jenkins Realtors have been helping the people in our community buy the home of their dreams or make that move by selling their home. Call 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Did you get a good picture?
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation and a regular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduced stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop taking prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. It may increase your stroke risk. Eliquis can cause serious and, in rare cases, fatal bleeding. Don't take Eliquis if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or take longer for bleeding to stop. A spinal injection while on Eliquis increases risk of blood clots, which may cause paralysis, the inability to move. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding, unusual bruising, or tingling, numbness, or muscle weakness. Medications such as aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners may increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about all planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
Working as a dedicated Fidelity advisor, I always ask, what's important to you? I'll look at those priorities and goals alongside your full financial picture to build a comprehensive plan designed to help grow and protect your wealth. With proactive portfolio insights and an eye on taxes, I'm here to help you make the most of your money. I'm Laura Maxwell, and I'm a dedicated Fidelity advisor. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
Welcome back.
What day is it?
Friday. Let's get started.
Is this the show?
It's my radio show today.
Your show? This is my show.
Oh, awkward moment.
What is the show?
It's the #1 show in America.
No, it's not.
Is this some sort of a joke?
That show is so dumb.
Let's agree to disagree. Agreed?
Agreed.
What time do you have? The time is now. It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville, powered up each and every morning by Jasper County REMC. Of course, without the power of Jasper County REMC, you wouldn't even see us on video.
Right.
We wouldn't have lights. We wouldn't have electricity. All that stuff. It all. It's literally powered up by Jasper County REMC. Visit jasperremc.com to find out more about what they do in our community. Also, want to mention our friends over at George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook. Not just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab, therapy services, and more to ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call 219-275-2531 for George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook. All right. Tim says, good day to you both. Have a great weekend. To which I say to you, Tim, good day. Mm-hmm. Good weekend. Sire. Of course, it is time for the Mr. P, Locksmith and Security, Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
All right. I had to make it official. All week long. Florida is where our dumb criminal goes. It's just the way it's worked out this week. Mm-hmm. Next week, I'm gonna work hard to try and find non-Florida people. But this week we had a whole week of Florida on Dumb Criminal of the Week. This is right near my parents. I gotta tell them to watch out for spring breakers. Police in Fort Myers, Florida were alerted to a spring break beach brawl on Monday.
Oh, boy.
When they showed up, they said it was pretty gnarly. The cops have video that allegedly shows an 18-year-old named Jack Turner pummeling another guy. Then at one point, Jack pulls the other guy's head towards his face and bit his ear. Yeah, not good.
It's pretty odd. I don't know. It's like a local Mike Tyson or something.
He needs to go to jail. A local Mike.
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
Yeah. Ugh. What is wrong with you? And why are you getting into fights on spring break when you're 18? Do you know how much fun you should be having right now?
Right.
Enjoying your life?
Right.
For goodness sakes. You got no pressure at all right now. If you're in Florida at 18 on spring break, you should be having the time of your life.
Right.
Getting into fights.
In trouble.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
The victim's friend says the guy that did the biting started the fight by calling the victim a racial slur, then jumped him from behind. It's unclear how the victim is doing or the status of his ear. We also don't know exactly what provoked the attack. But Jack was arrested at the scene on a felony battery charge. He was freed after posting $50,000 bond. He doesn't have a job, so his parents must have covered that. So, yeah, I bet mom and dad are proud. I bet mom and dad are real happy about that spring break call.
Yeah.
Mom, Dad, you said if I run into any issues or anything like accidentally spend too much money, you can I can call on spring break. I need like 50 grand. I need like 50 grand. Like just for my bail. I bit a guy's ear off. I'll tell you about it later. Stop yelling. Just, are you gonna send it or not? I need to know. Protect yourself from dumb criminals with Mr. P, Locksmith and Security. Hardware, locksmith, surveillance, and more. Call 219-866-7171. Of course, you can find Mr. P Locksmith on Facebook and check out his new website, MrPLocksmith.com. That's MRPLocksmith.com, where you can find all the stuff that Mr. P does. Of course, very involved in the community, not to mention the fact that he's very involved with getting you back into your car. It might take him a little while, but he has the patience to make sure that he can get you into your car. If you lock your keys in your car, sure, you could pray. That's a good idea. But you can also call Mr. P. He will show up perfectly. And
that I sent you? The
yeah,
4P, practice the 4P.
I sent it on to him too. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Yes. He will make sure that before he leaves, your lock is polished and looking nice. Mr. P, Locksmith and Security, 219-866-7171. Take a break. When we come back, more silly fun. And Cheryl just sent me a story about a golfer that got a little cucamonga. So we'll get into that too.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, increasing clouds and windy with a high near 57. Tonight, scattered showers, mainly between 8 p.m. and 1 a.m. Mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 33. Saturday, mostly sunny with a high near 45. Saturday night, a slight chance of rain and snow showers between 1 and 4 a.m., then a 20% chance of rain showers after 4 a.m. Increasing clouds, breezy with a low around 33. Sunday, showers with cold wind and a high near 54. Sunday night, partly cloudy with a low around 34.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
This just into the newsroom. Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, has a new telephone number. It's 219-204-2140. That's 219-204-2140. New telephone number, still your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs. That new phone number, once again, for Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, 219-204-2140.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Gladspa Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Gladspa, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Gladspa Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Gladspa's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Gladspa Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at GladspaPharmacy.com. Gladspa Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
Have you played Cash Pop from the Hoosier Lottery? It's Indiana's newest draw game, and it's popping. Match just one number from 1 to 15 to win. Tickets start at $1. Prizes start at $5. Visit HoosierLottery.com. Please play responsibly.
Ready to build your future? At St. Joseph's in Rensselaer, you won't just learn carpentry, you'll do it. Our building and trades program puts you on site with hands-on construction of a house, from foundation to roofing. Gain the skills that make a difference with small class sizes and flexible schedules. Your path to a career in building and trades starts now. Don't wait. Enroll today at stjo.edu.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Till to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Till team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Rios Granite specializes in granite and quartz countertops. You'll get luxury that matches your unique style. Enjoy an exquisite and functional outdoor space perfect for entertaining or relaxing with Rios outdoor kitchens or barbecue grill islands. Rios Granite has a diverse range of options for patio flooring that's durable for the Midwest winters and looks incredible too. Visit their brand new showroom at 8231 South 650 West, just south of St. Joe's, or explore online at riosgranite.com. Like and follow them on Facebook and Instagram. Book your appointment today. Rios Granite, sculpting stone, shaping homes. Se habla español.
Touhyville. Now even Touhier.
What is today?
Today's Friday.
The last day of the week.
Last day of the week. Getting ready for the weekend.
Get ready for the weekend.
It's time to relax.
Guys, listen, turn the radio on.
Crank up the radio.
Turn up the volume. Turn it up. Let's get this show on the road.
Let's go.
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you here. Portion of the show is brought to us by Jasper County Community Services. So many good things. Today is Movie and a Treat. Join them at the Rensselaer Senior Center for Mrs. Doubtfire and enjoy a tasty snack. That's at 11:45 today.
Yeah.
So that's that'll be fun. Then Monday, the CARES program, Alzheimer's and Dementia Safety. Appointments can be made to sign up and receive a CARES bracelet. CoAction is providing bracelets to the first 100 people at no cost. For more info, call 219-866-8071. The times on that, this is at the Rensselaer Senior Center this Monday, 8:30 to 11:30 or noon to 3. So make your plans for that as well. Also, want to mention not a new sponsor to the station, but a new sponsor to the program. Model 1 Chevrolet in Kentland, now a proud sponsor of the Touhyville program. And that's formerly Alsip Chevrolet in Kentland and Emerson Sonograth in Kentland. So same great folks, same great service, new name, new owner. So find out more at Model1ChevroletofKentland.com. Or just stop by and see them in Kentland. Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland.com. And that's model the number 1 Chevrolet of Kentland.com to find out about getting your next vehicle. You can shop all your Chevrolets there at Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. So, all right. So Cheryl just sent this over to me. I haven't read it. You just said you got to see this story about this golfer. Okay. Well, this is like a pro golfer. This is not like, okay. Golfer punts putter, withdraws from tournament with injury.
Mm-hmm. I guess drop kicking your putter is not.
What? Sometimes you just got to let a golf club know who's boss, it says. Thursday at the Valspar Championship at Innisbrook in Florida. It's something about Florida. It just takes over your body. Patton Kizari decided he had enough of his bulky putter and gave it the boot. He just kicked it, and it went flying. He gave it a good kick. Putters aren't generally meant to be punted, and the kick left a nice dent in the club. So Kizri had to finish out the hole with a wedge. He couldn't use the putter anymore. Okay. Alas, it wasn't Kizri's day. After going 3 over on the first 8 holes, he decided he'd had enough of this particular tournament and just withdrew, citing a back injury. Just said, "I'm done. This isn't working for me." I will tell you, I have played golf with people that have thrown their clubs.
Have you?
Yes. It's like, I never understand it because it's not like golf clubs are cheap. I understand your frustration. Golf can be a frustrating game.
Mm-hmm.
But again, like that 18-year-old on spring break, you're out golfing. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, but he was in a tournament. That's not.
No,
that's
it's
telling
not the same, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That said, I don't think it's your putter's fault. I'm gonna go with operator difficulty on that one. I don't think it's the putter that made you miss the putt. Wow, that's a little cuckoo. All right. 8 life hacks people swear by. I love these little life hacks when we come across these lists because some of them really turn out to be good deals.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Put a pinch of salt in your coffee.
What? Why? Ew.
They say apparently it makes it taste better. I'm gonna skip that. I don't think I need that one. Nah.
Well, I remember when Chrissy was here, didn't she put butter in her coffee? She did the fat bomb stuff or something
like that. Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Our Florida correspondent Tim checking in. Tim, we've had a week of crazies from Florida. So I want you to be on alert for all these crazies down there.
Yeah.
It's just another day. Just another day, brother. You got the bother me. You got people throwing. You got people fighting on spring break. It's just another day.
Well, Tim, we want you to be careful down there with these spring breakers out there. Just
I feel
stay
like you
safe.
should be wearing a helmet. Yeah, a helmet all the time.
Yeah. Nobody's dropping a bomb on me. If they
No.
decide to do that, my head's covered.
Your head is covered at least, yeah. Very
I'm
nice.
thinking about getting some body armor though, and I'm staying away from the beaches.
That sounds like
I don't know.
and the golf courses apparently, because there's flying golf clubs now.
Well, where I live at in Innisbrook is only about 15 minutes from here.
Look at that. See?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And when it comes to golfing, people are down here fanatic. They take it very seriously, like we do basketball up north. I mean, they get a little radical sometimes. And if you want to go spend, $200-$300 on a brand new putter, and you miss a 2-foot putt, you get pissed off. You want to break it? Well, that's on you.
I guess so. All right, Tim, will you have yourself a great weekend, okay, bud?
Hey, you guys too, man. I love everybody up there. I miss everybody, and God bless you all.
You too, Tim. Take care. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, he's just another day in Florida. We're just used to it.
I love when he does that. When he just goes, yeah, brother, same thing, different day.
All right. More life hacks. Okay, so now this isn't something that I feel like we ever have to deal with here in a smaller area.
Okay.
Want a shorter wait time at the DMV? Show up just before it closes for the day. They say everything moves faster because the workers want to go home. I got to tell you, our
DMV is the best.
Yeah. I'm
smiling, shiny, happy people.
And that's not normal coming from Chicago. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I mean, they're just wonderful here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wonderfully helpful. And it's always moving.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Totally different from the scene.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. They say open a bag of chips from the bottom. It's where all the seasoning rests. So flipping the bag will make it sprinkle down over all the chips. So the seasoning is all over the chips everywhere. You like that one?
Oh, I do. I do.
That's funny.
That's awesome. That is helpful.
All right. Well, there you
Yeah.
go. There you go. Slow down to speed up. You're more likely to make mistakes if you rush. Then you have to go back and do it again. So it takes longer in the end. So slow down, do it right the first time, and you'll get more done in a shorter amount of time.
Yeah, I remember that someone telling me measure twice, cut once. Cut once, measure twice, whatever it is, and I didn't know what that meant with
measure twice, cut once.
No, but when I was in signage, that was like the big deal.
Right.
Like make real sure you got the measurements right.
Yeah. And
I thought, how smart is that?
And I've done that so many times and I still mess it up. And also it looks like I was drunk.
There's drunk measuring.
Listen, you talk about these life hacks with all the stuff that we've hung up in our new house.
Oh,
the
that's
one with the tape across the back, and you mark the holes on the painting you're hanging or the picture you're hanging or whatever.
Well,
that has
explain.
been
Someone might
perfect.
not know that. You didn't know that till we moved. So
I know.
try
I
that
should
again.
I should just share the video because I don't think I'm going to do it justice on the radio. But
yeah,
essentially, what you do is you take masking tape, you flip over the thing you're hanging, and let's say there's 2 holes on it for where you're going to hang the picture. You put the masking tape across and mark the holes on the tape. Then you put the tape on the wall where you want it to hang, put a level across the top of the tape, make sure it's level, and drill your holes on your marks.
Right.
Then you go and hang the thing, and it goes
take
right on
the
there.
tape off. Then
Take
you
tape
just pull
off.
the tape
Yep.
off, and then it is marked perfectly.
It works. It works.
Without driving yourself crazy with
Yeah.
holes and holes and holes and holes.
Yep. Gina says, this is what I do at work, slowing down to keep my pace, but I still get it done. So, slow and steady. Yep. Lynette says, the hurrier I go, the behinder I get. She says, that was my grandfather's saying, LOL. I love it. The hurrier I go, the behinder I get. I love that. Write down every good idea you have. Don't depend on memory. So many times. How many times have you and I, not just good idea, just things.
Right.
How many times have you and I come in the morning and go, there was 3 things that we said yesterday we have to talk about on the show today. What?
How many times have we said it and walked into the kitchen and then not been able to remember the third thing?
I know.
What it was that we were talking about on Saturday.
I can remember that.
Right. But on Saturday when we went, we need this, this, and this. And then we walked into the kitchen together and you said, okay, I need this, wait. There was a third. There was a third. And you and I were like, oh, don't talk.
Right.
Nobody say anything till we can pull that back.
Everybody pause the world for a second. We got to figure this out. Hold on. Slow down.
Right. And
what do
Ace
we need?
is sitting
Do we
there
need
like,
grapes?
"Merp?"
What's going on? Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah. We had no idea.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't remember that. Yeah. Okay.
The hurrier I go, the behinder I get. I really love that.
So here is one that we have been told is a myth. Okay. Putting a slice of bread in your mouth while cutting onions.
We were told that that's a myth.
We're told that that's a myth by a chef, that it's got nothing to do with that. It's a placebo. It's really the only real way to keep yourself from crying when doing onions is if you have a fan. Like a perfect one would be like the one that you have, if you want to show them the little fan you have. Like if you like this little battery operated fan to blow the air away from you. Yep. It's the only way. They say the claim is that it absorbs the compounds that make your eyes sting. Experts say it's dumb, but people still swear by it. Yes, because it's a placebo. You think it's working. It's not. Microwave everything twice as long with half the heat.
Ooh, interesting.
Like 2 minutes on 5 instead of 1 minute on full power. They say it'll cook more evenly.
That I buy. Yeah.
I'd be interested in trying that.
Because the inside will be cold and the outside will be fried. You know, and then it gets crusty and you can't even chew it.
Which I don't understand, because I thought that was the whole idea of a microwave, was it goes from the inside out.
Yeah,
I thought it cooked from the inside out. So
Yeah.
I don't, but you're right. Like
Yeah.
I mean, like our old friend Jim Gaffigan always jokes about the Hot Pocket. It's like, molten on the outside, frozen on the inside.
Right.
Like, yeah.
Hot Pocket.
Yes. It's a Hot Pocket, all right, until it's a frozen pocket. So I'd be willing to try the microwave thing. That's interesting. And lastly, a spoonful of sugar helps the hiccups go down.
Yep.
I have heard that. Yes.
It does work.
Yeah. I've used that. Yes. People claim a packet or two of sugar stops them immediately. Yes, I have heard that as well. So let's see other hacks they say for hiccups: lemon juice, peanut butter, or drinking through a straw. So I've never seen those, but okay. All right. One of the shows that I keep saying we should watch and we haven't is Only Murders in the Building.
Yeah, we've never tried that.
And
at all.
It looks so good, and I love Steve Martin and Martin Short together.
Yeah.
Selena Gomez works with them on the show.
Yeah.
And of course is a lot younger. So somebody asked her, which is a great question. She was on the episode of Hot Ones. Have you ever seen this YouTube show?
No.
They bring celebrities on and they do an interview and chit chat while eating really hot wings. Yeah. Gina says, hold your breath, count to 10. Yeah. For hiccups, I've heard that too. Yes. So so they asked her on the show if she's picked up any old man tendencies from working with Steve Martin and Martin Short.
I sit there and read the news with them every day, and they eat the same thing every day, and now I eat the same thing every day. A tuna sandwich with Dijon mustard, or all I eat is a chicken salad sandwich. For some reason, I'm excited to get my meal next to theirs.
Wow. That is so funny. Yeah, eating the same thing every day is like, I could easily do that. My lunch is very much the same. It's like, unless you and I like have leftovers or a change up or something, it's usually bologna sandwich or ham sandwich, bologna sandwich or ham sandwich, bologna sandwich, ham sandwich. Yeah, that's an old man thing for me. Yep. I think that's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I like that a lot. That's fun. Yeah. All right, let's see what we got here. Police in Memphis are looking for a man with an axe who was caught on camera damaging a guy's SUV after a fender bender. Who's driving around with an axe? You're just driving around with an axe?
Yeah, that's frightening.
Yeah, no kidding. If you are susceptible to road rage, maybe don't put an axe in your car.
Put an axe in your car.
Just throwing that out. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
Just saying. Maybe you don't do that. Maybe all right. Speaking of road rage, this is funny. Someone thought it would be funny to use fake legs to alert people about a pothole. So the legs are sticking up out of the pothole with their feet up.
Oh, Lord.
Now you got to be careful because that could cause an
Yeah, that
accident
could.
depending on where it's at. I got to see where this might be, but it is kind of funny because there's some places that have some. When we were in Illinois, there were some places in Kankakee that really had some big potholes.
My
that you had
dad
to
came
watch.
home from work, I told you, one time with a bloody nose.
Yes.
And he would wear dress shirts. So there was blood everywhere. And I remember freaking out.
Yep.
He hit his nose on the steering wheel.
Oof. Yeah. Yeah, that's no good. And this is the time of year that it happens when the spring and
When the
everything starts to
spring-
expand. So, all right, this was over in England, so we don't need to watch out.
Okay.
We just want to make sure it wasn't anywhere where we'd be driving. It's so funny that it's like mannequin legs it's got pants with shoes. It's just sticking up out of the
upside down.
out of this puddle and pothole.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. That is fun stuff. All right. That's going to do it for us over on 98 Gold WIBN. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us this morning over there. We appreciate it. Of course, on WLQI, we have to take a break. When we come back, we've got pizza quiz. Get our winner for Find the Big Deal with Dragon Man Till. And, of course, we won't leave without ending on a high note. So we got that as well. So stick around.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We had to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Till to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Till team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Carpet Barn is having their biggest sale of the year, and it's only happening in March. It's Carpet Madness with free installation all this month. Carpet Barn has high-quality carpets with plenty of styles and colors. Stop by their showroom on State Road 10 in DeMont. Schedule a free in-home measurement, pick out your carpet, and then set up a date for that free installation. For more info, visit carpetbarnllc.com or call 219-251-0022. Free installation during Carpet Madness going on now at Carpet Barn. Don't miss out. This sale ends March 31st.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting rules for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message data rates may apply. Reply stop, opt out. Consult a doctor prior to use.
Looking to get doctor-prescribed medication like Ozempic or Wegovy? Zelty can help you get GLP-1 medications affordably, whether you have insurance and even if you don't, and 100% online. It's simple. Just text ACCEPT to 200-300 to get started. Zelty can help you get Ozempic, Wegovy, or Zepbound covered by your insurance company, so you pay as little as $0 for the medication if prescribed. No insurance? No problem. Zelty can ship semaglutide or or tirzepatide, the active ingredients in Ozempic and Zepbound, for as little as $151 a month versus $1,000 plus for name brand medications. Either way, it's high-quality medical care, weight loss coaching, and access to game-changing medications, all 100% online with Zeldy and affordable with or without insurance. So don't wait. Text ACCEPT to 200-300 to get started today on your weight loss journey with Zeldy. Text now for a link to your exclusive offer. Text ACCEPT to 200-300. That's ACCEPT to 200-300. Text ACCEPT to 200-300.
Springfest and Ego Days are here at Lowe's. Right now, get a free Select Ego 56-volt battery with purchase of a Select trimmer, blower, or mower kit. Plus, shop today for new and exclusive items you need for your lawn. So get ready for spring with the latest in innovation from Ego, the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Only at Lowe's. We help, you save. Offer valid through 4/2. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
This is the Q. 97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer. Start your day in Touhyville and stick around for Northwest Indiana's best classic rock all day long. Right here on the Q.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by EGC Heating and Air, your locally owned Jasper County American Standard dealer. Here's Russ Martin.
Reports of broken utility poles, downed trees, and power lines from Wednesday night storms came mostly from the Lake County area. Reports of damage from Gary and Maryville were also given as a result of strong winds. McCullough Academy and Gary reported a roof was taken off a portion of a building. The Jasper County Sheriff's Office reported no damage in the area. Rensselaer Central School Superintendent Kurt Craig said the corporation's finances and debt were discussed at the recent school board meeting.
Since 2001, the tax rate has gone down by 17%. The assessed valuation went up, so tax rate would go down. We also look at corporation debt. Over the last 10 years, corporation debt has dropped by about $10 million. We've been able to pay off some debt. We've been able to refinance some debt.
The complete interview with Superintendent Craig can be heard on our websites by going to News and Newsmakers. Rensselaer City Council will meet on Monday in regular session, and one of the items on the agenda will be the bid opening to extend city services to the west side of Interstate 65 along Highway 114. Boring under the interstate would take place to provide gas, sewer, and water. Also at the meeting on Monday, Little Cousin Jasper Festival Committee Chair Pat Fox will ask the council's permission to once again hold the majority of the September annual event at Potawatomi Park, with the food court in the municipal lot across the river. A small portion of the festival was also held last year in the city's newest green space, Filson Park. There will be other items to come before the council as well, and the meeting gets underway at 6 p.m. again on Monday. New research shows that night owls face a higher risk of depression. More from CBS's Michael George.
A study published in the journal PLOS found that people who stay up late have higher rates of depression than morning people, likely due to poorer sleep quality and higher alcohol consumption. The authors of the study say this information can be particularly useful in battling and preventing depression in young people who have a tendency to stay up late.
Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend as well, and stay safe and well. I'm Russ Martin.
EGC Heating and Air, your locally owned Jasper County American Standard dealer, is available 7 days a week. They provide high-quality, quick service and a satisfaction guarantee. EGC offers a 1-year labor warranty and a 10-year manufacturer warranty on all new installs. With routine maintenance and expertise, EGC will ensure warm winters and cool summers. Call Brady Eagle 219-335-9575 for a free estimate. Residential or commercial, EGC is your independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
82-year-old Carol Wireman of Wheatfield passed away on March 18th. Friends may call from 10 a.m. until noon today at the United Baptist Church of Bailey's Corner. Services for Carol Wireman will be held at the United Baptist Church of Bailey's Corner at noon Central Times today. Reverend Rick Helton officiating. Interment will be at the Wheatfield Cemetery. Borisman Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the family. 68-year-old John Frank Newman of Winnemac passed away on March 16th. Funeral services for John Newman will be held at 11 a.m. Eastern Time today at the Heartland Church in Winnemac, with Pastor Heath Hyatt officiating. Private burial will take place. Memorial contributions may be made to Heartland Church. Friends are invited to share memories with the family at fraynmortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. 81-year-old Roy Allen Kindig of Brook passed away on March 18th. Visitation will be on Saturday, March 22nd from 9 until 11 a.m. Central Time at the Brook United Methodist Church. Funeral services for Roy Kindig will be held on Saturday at 11 a.m. at the Brook United Methodist Church. Interment with military honors will be at Riverside Cemetery with Pastor Matt Ballman officiating. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 70-year-old Michael Mike Anderson of DeMott passed away on March 19th. Friends may call from 3 until 6 p.m. on Tuesday, March 25th at Borisma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Services for Mike Anderson will be held at Borisma Funeral Home 6 p.m. on Tuesday. Pastor Brian Burke officiating. Interment will be at DeMott Cemetery on Wednesday, March 26th at 10 a.m. Borisma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. 78-year-old Robert Shank of Rensselaer passed away on Monday, March 17th. Visitation will be Tuesday, April 1st from 3 until 7 p.m. at Steinke Funeral Home, Rensselaer. A funeral mass for Robert Shank will be held on Wednesday, April 2nd at 10 a.m. at St. Augustine Catholic Church. Burial will follow at Mount Calvary Cemetery. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to St. Augustine Catholic School and Shriners Hospital for Children. Steinke Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at steinkefuneralhome.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, increasing clouds and windy with a high near 57. Tonight, scattered showers, mainly between 8 p.m. and 1 a.m. Mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 33. Saturday, mostly sunny with a high near 45. Saturday night, a slight chance of rain and snow showers between 1 and 4 a.m., then a 20% chance of rain showers after 4 a.m. Increasing clouds, breezy with a low around 33. Sunday, showers with cold wind and a high near 54. Sunday night, partly cloudy with a low around 34.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, you're call number 7. Who's this? Oh, you there?
Chris, yeah.
Oh, there we go. Hey, Chris, how are you? We got a really bad connection
we got a
there,
bad
Chris.
connection.
You all right there, Chris?
Yep, I can hear you.
There we go. I just saw the connection get much stronger. All right, here we go. All right, on this date in 1989, Dick Clark stepped down from American Bandstand. How many years did he host American Bandstand? Was it 33 years, 43 years, or 53 years? How many years do you think Dick Clark hosted American Bandstand? 33, 43, or 53 years?
Ooh, I'm no help on this one. Oof.
I'll go in the middle, 43.
That's a good guess. Go 43 years. It was actually 33 years he had hosted American Bandstand in 1989. I'm sorry, Chris. Maybe next time, okay, bud?
right, thank you.
Have a good weekend. Bummer. No
Bummer,
pizza
I couldn't
giveaway.
even-
I know. That was a little hard one. It was the 1-in-3 shot. You know, not a lot of cool stuff happened on this date. It was a lot of stuff about the Oscars and stuff took place on this date, and I was trying to find something cool. But maybe next Monday we'll get a winner on the pizza quiz.
Winners and families of winners on the Pizza Quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The Pizza Quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
All righty, it is time for us to wrap up. First things first, Christine jumped in. She says, "Good morning. I watch a cook that never cries when cutting onions. She says it's because she wears contacts." Well, that makes sense because the waft doesn't get in your eyes. Like it is a chemical or something that gets up in your eyes. The chef was telling us. So, yeah, because I think you could wear
goggles,
like goggles
right?
or something.
Yeah.
So anyway, all right, we got to get our winner for you. Find the big deal with Stragan Van Til. So it's funny when in the break, I use the Google number generator to get us the winner, and then I message them so that we can get their address and mail it out as soon as possible.
Usually takes a little bit.
Yeah. And so then I make the announcement on the air, you know. Well, this time, our winner, Connie Wildbrick, she got the message and called in before I even had a chance to announce it.
She's one of our group of listening bus drivers.
Yes, we love our bus drivers.
We take care of the littles every morning.
Yes. So congratulations to Connie. She got in on 97.7 The Q's Facebook page this morning. So that's where the winner came from. Yep.
Okay.
It's all luck of the draw. I just used the Google number generator to get us the winner. So it's all random.
Say luck of the Irish.
Luck of the Irish this week. Yeah, that would make sense as well. So, all right. So it is time for us to wrap up. But of course, we don't leave without ending on a high note.
All right. Today's high note, I loved for going into the weekend. Be the person that no matter where you go or who you're with, you add value to the lives of those around you.
Oof.
Be the person that no matter where you go or who you go with, you add value to the lives of those around you.
It's what we're all trying to do every day, I think. You know, I mean, boy, if you could say that at the end of your life, that you added value to other people's lives, then that's a good life you led. So, if you guys missed any of the show today, well, it'll be up on podcast before you know it on Spotify, iHeart, Apple Podcast, also on video the whole time on Facebook and YouTube. We appreciate if you like that and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show today as much as we enjoyed doing it. Have a great weekend. We'll see you guys all on Monday. Take care.
Once those doors shut on the arena.
Classic rock.
Okay, dudes.